I think we're live. Hello? Hi, space people. How's it going? We're live here on the Dangus. Let's get some music going. I think this is the same intro music. I love this. This Takoso track is called Tantalizing Truth. But yeah, we're here on the Dangus, live on Saturday. Thank you for joining. How's it going, Loot? Yeah, it is a little creepy intro shot. I do like creeping at the NPCs, just kind of hanging out at their tables, listening to their conversations. But yeah, today on the stream, we're back in Elite. We were playing some Kerbal earlier in the week. I did a rare midweek stream and built a Sidewinder in Kerbal Space Program and sent it to the Mun. But today we're going to continue our long-standing project of blowing ourselves up in Elite Dangus for purposes of researching how many different ways you can die. And joined on the stream today, I have Phil Barnes here. How's it going, Phil?
Yes, hello, good evening. Phil Barnes on the mic.
Yeah. So you can help me find and explore all the wonderful ways there is to die today. But before we start doing that, there was kind of something interesting in the news, and it was the conclusion to the recent community goal with the Far God cult. And Phil, I guess you've already checked them out. Without any real spoilers, what's the situation now?
Well, there's some Far God megaships in the Punjabel system. They have some logs there we can check out, and there's also a flight routes flight plan where they will be jumping. So that's pretty much all we know at the moment.
That's cool. Yeah. So the whole community goal was, I guess, the point was, if they just got one mega ship, it was just going to go around the bubble, spewing religious nonsense into the cosmos. But if they got more than that, which they did, the other mega ships would go and explore other areas of Thargoid occupied space in an attempt to make friendly contact. And so there are two, I think, mega ships that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's two mega ships that are out and about that are preparing to jump. Is that about right?
Well, they're still in the Punjabel system, but yeah, there's two megaships that have flight plans that are outside the bubble, let's say.
Interesting. Well,
I guess it's going to be like a regular Thursday jumping, I guess, with the server tick.
Right, so they kind of, on Thursday, they just appear in the new systems. But maybe their flight logs are there for us to discover. Ooh, oh, okay, hold on. just reduced my hull down to 55%. I am here in an Asp Scout build, which is quite a lovely ship that is much adored by the community, as everyone kind of says is the greatest game ever, or greatest ship ever. That's the general sentiment, from what I understand. Well, at least what I was told at the shipyard when they sold me this. The thing is, the Asp Scout does have a wonderful yaw speed. It does turn very quickly. So, you can't say it's useless, but it's pretty close to it. But yeah, without further ado, let's check out some of these mega ships. So, the best way to do that is just from this little side panel here. And let's see here, what's the closest one? These have rather unique names. I saw it in Gal News, but Testament, yeah, that's one of them. So let's check out Testament first. Testament. Alright, we'll head on over there. And yeah, we are playing an open in Punjabel, so if anyone's watching out there and open wants to come join, friend or foe. You're all welcome here. Just shoot me, don't shoot other people. I don't care, because it's part of... You will be helping me if you kill me, because I'm trying to get as many deaths logged in Elite Dangerous. I want to break the record. Is that possible to figure out who has the most death in Elite? Like, who's rebuyed the most times? Rebought? Do you know if there's anything in the Codex about rebuys?
In Codex, not... I don't know, probably.
Let's actually go check it out.
Hard to know who's done the most.
It's okay, total insurance claims, 275. Okay, that doesn't seem like a lot. I feel like I've done more than 300 deaths in my, 5 years playing this. I suspect the Codex is probably like, it picked up stats from a certain time period onwards. Because if that's the case, like 275, that means I'm pretty good. I'm pretty damn good compared to what I thought it would be. So this is kind of a cool binary system. And have you been checking out, by the way, like we did a stream just going around and looking at the different new bodies in Odyssey. Have you been privy to that some of yourself? Have you seen any cool, interesting planets?
Not in person, just from Discord, from like screenshots and stuff. I've been pretty busy lately, not playing much Dangus, but I've seen some cool screenshots for sure.
Yeah, I found a nice yellow-black one. That was cool, a bumblebee planet. And did not find like an ice world, but found a cool world with an ice canyon. But yeah, so we got a Sagan-class tourist ship here. Testament's a little compact, squat mega ship with two, it looks like 2 big rings, and then 2 small rings. 4 rings total. Who's shooting at me? What is going on?
Something is shooting at you. It's an elite DPS.
What the hell?
An NPC, I think.
Seriously? Why? Why is he shooting at me? Alright. You know what? This ass scout, it's time to put it to the test. Oh, I didn't mean to actually shoot him with missiles already. Okay, but that works. I gotta kill this guy because he started it. Okay, he needs to turn off chafe. There we go. These engineered, I don't know, these are unengineered burst lasers. Whoa. But his shields should not last long. And then I've got missiles. Why? Because it's fun. Okay, he is breaching my canopy. Okay, hold on. Is he? Oh, there goes my canopy. Okay. Well, that's certainly. I mean, at 25% hull too. Like this guy is a huge pain in the ass.
I think we got the cops here now, so just survive.
We'll let the cops clean it up. No, I want.
Yeah,
no,
he's jumping out.
This guy made it personal. He's not getting away. No. Get back here. Get back here. Hopefully my missiles will disrupt his frameshift drive. 9% hull. That's what you get for breaking my damn canopy. Mercilessness. Haha, sucker. 100 credits. That must have been that must have been Bobby's first criminal activity. Wait, who else is shooting me? Now I got a Viper on me.
Are you wanted here?
This is System Authority. Oh, apparently I am.
That's a cop.
Yeah, apparently I am. For what? What have I done? So maybe that guy was a bounty hunter? Oh, I've got a 200 credit bounty. Are you serious? Alright, okay. I've got to jump away because... Okay, we'll come back for this mega ship. Well, okay.
I never thought I would have use for this burst laser turret on this hauler, but there you go.
Okay,
I helped.
Is there somewhere that I can just quickly land and... Am I going to be able to pay this off, or am I going to get anonymous docking?
You mean in system?
Yeah, hold on. You are wanted in this location. Okay, not this location though. Davidson Dock I can go to. Nobody gives a shit at Davidson Dock. They're like, yeah, anyone's welcome. We don't care about your criminal history. Good old Davidson Dock.
What's the faction that you're wanted by?
I think it's the Panjabel. Hold on. It is the... And it's not even a... Oh, yeah, it is a bounty. Okay. It's a 200 credit bounty by the Pleiades Concordat. So, okay. Alright, fine. That's fine, we'll play it that way. I'll just stop off here, get some repairs, and then we'll just to be more careful. I mean, I actually like the fact that I'm wanted for 200 credits. Like, literally. If you don't use lasers, and you use even just a bit of ammo, you've lost money by trying to collect that bounty. I thought he was just shooting at me because I was in an ass scout. Which some people are known to do. Okay, I'm going way too fast. Yeah, that's the problem about not having a canopy, is that you really can't see your time to target. Or my target for that matter. I don't even think it's here. Okay. It's right there. Do you remember a time, Phil, before we had all these fancy discovery scanners. And this was like when you were first starting the game, and you had a basic discovery scanner that could only, when you honked, I think it would only discover things within like 500 meters. Do you remember? Were you in that era of gameplay?
I was actually, yeah, I remember that. The limited range on the Discover scanner, and also the Discover scanner was an actual internal module that you had to equip. You didn't have them all on you. So it was not 500 meters, it was like 1,000 light seconds, I think, for the basic one, and the most expensive one had infinite range. That was dark times.
Because I remember to find back in the you know, the olden days, to find stars you would have to use like parallax visual identification. Like you'd have to just like fly around in the system and look for you know, against the background for any stars that were moving a little bit too quickly. You know, okay, I think that's a planet, let me head in that direction. And you know, that was you know, I did find a few planets that way. It was kind of grueling. I missed that little bit of like there's literally no point to doing it anymore. Now you can just pop out at the star, pop into FSS mode, and literally scan everything in sight. Which, you know, at the end of the day, it's, you know, I don't want them to make more areas of the game where you just have to sit in Super Cruise doing nothing for a very long period of time. But it was cool. Those are cool memories to have. The early day, it feels like you're involved with the early days of space exploration. Ooh, hold on, I'm gonna redeem all these bounty vouchers. Maybe they'll be so happy about it that they'll take off my bounty? No, that's not how ground punishment works, bro. I'm also gonna sell my exploration data just in case. Alright, I am kind of like tempted to disembark and just view this little station, but screw that. I'm at that point in Odyssey now where I'm a little bit just like, okay, I've seen all the different types of stations because there's not that many. I'm not really that compelled to just get out and check out the concourse because they're not, other than the lighting, there's not much of a difference. So it is my hope that at some point or another they will look at expanding, I guess, the number of layouts that you would have for a station. Like, give me a reason to get out at a new station and see what's on there, see where the stores are located. Just change it up a little bit. Okay, so actually, I can't seem to find this damn megaship now. Hold on. I'm just gonna apply a filter here. We're gonna get rid of settlements, landfall planets, asteroid clusters. And let's see what we got now. Okay, so that's a much cleaner list. There we go. Testament. All right, we're heading back.
And I hope they add drinks to the bartender.
Well, that one's obvious. Like if they don't add drinks to the bartender, it's it's so lame that the bartender's just a material trader. It's so lame. Because then, like, why don't you just have it just like a guy sitting at a little lemonade stand that says material trader? Like, at least don't give us like the illusion that the bartender is actually like sitting there serving drinks, right? They had to know that this was coming, you know? There's no way that they were like, yeah, we'll make the bartender a material trader and no one will complain. They'll all love it. They won't see any other tasks or functions that a bartender should potentially do. Look at that star, though.
I guess they just added, you know, the minimum stuff. They needed to have a material trader for the gameplay loops to function.
Yeah, I guess my argument is just like, why not just have the bartender that you can't talk with, and then just, you know, some guy in the genomics storefront who's like the material trader. Like, why did it have to be the bartender? Because you know that, like, if they just put a bartender there that was like you can't interact with, it would be less obvious, right? But the fact that you can interact with the bartender, it kind of like sets an expectation and then takes it away. So now they have to make the bartenders sell drinks at some point. But I'm sure they probably don't have like the coding for your commander to reach out and grab a cup of coffee, right? They have that kind of stuff in other games. But Elite, no. You can't hold things in your hand. Are there anything at like settlements that you can pick up?
What do you mean?
Like, is there anything other than like weapons that you can hold in your hand?
The tools, but
Oh, true. Yeah, but they're just basically like science weapons. I mean, like, you know, like, okay, you could pick up like this barrel and then carry it from one side of the facility to another one, and, you know, not be able to take out your weapons or something. Like, they don't even have.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, they don't even have that mechanic in there. So I think it's like being able to drink a drink. I doubt we'll see it. Okay, I think we're back here. I think it kind of dumped us in. Oh, okay, yeah, we were much closer than we thought. Okay, cool. So let's not ram into the megaship. We don't want to piss off this evil cult. But we're going to scan this puppy and see what secrets it has. So after you scan these things, so there is a hackable comms array. Do I need... Oh, did I need to bring hacking limpets?
No, those are only for, you know, getting engineering data, material, illegal action. You need the ship uplink log or whatever.
Okay, so there's a lot of power capacitors here. Ship log uplink. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Where is that? That is... I think it must be that thing. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna have to move in real close here. Don't mind me, just put my night vision on. And no, that's not an uplink. Okay, hold on. It's hard to target because there's so many little white things on my radar. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, we'll just squeeze through this little area here. No big deal. Okay. And wait, I'm not moving. Oh no, the ring has captured me. Okay. Got our uplink. Okay, cool. Flight operations plan. So, status active, drive input mode open. Does that mean they only go in open play? Proximity alert D, unidentified vessel. Okay. Input detect positive. Signal preset X000 test 1 transmitting. We greet you in the name of the far god. We have come to your system bringing word of it who shall soon manifest in our reality. It who shall soon manifest. Okay. We faithful few are spreading this message of the oncoming apocalypse. When the far god descends from hyperspace, all life within our galaxy will end, leaving only a pure void for his holiest of beings to inhabit. Its heralds, the angelic beings some refer to as Thargoids, are already among us, paving the way for their arrival. We are here to help your people prepare for humanity's extinction. The far god is coming. Join us and accept its final blessing. Flight operation plan for testament. Okay, so I mean, it's kind of, you know, prepare for extermination. Like, what do you need to do? Like, fold the sheets, do the laundry? What's on the to-do list for preparing for humanity's extinction? Just have a good time? I don't know. But it looks like testament will be okay. So it's intangible. After that, it'll go to Lodharry, Tangarara, Ilanda, Landa, Duamata, and Lindal. So I guess this is the this must be the megaship. That's the intention is like to send it through the bubble, right? This is the preacher ship. This is not one of the cultist specials. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really. The engine here is not burning me. I say unfortunately. Hold on, let's just see if we can get into one of these engines. Because I know for... Ooh, okay. I feel... This is good. My shield is going down and I'm not hitting anything. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. We're going to do a death here. If I respawn, I'll just respawn at the local station, right? Right?
I guess. Unless you wanted.
Now, one thing I want to say is I am super stoked about this lack of blackout cam. I can go get wonderful shots. Like, right now, the camera would be blacking out, guaranteed. Like, I could not get the shot before. I'm so happy that they went and did those changes. Okay, let me just record a little bit of just me going into an engine. Do not try this at home, kids. Okay. It's kind of cool because you do get a little bit of a push from these engines. It's kind of like the opposite of the dredgers, right? The dredgers pull you in. These engines push you at just a light thrust. Are these ion engines? Is that what this is? Or these nuclear? Do they have like specs on how the mega ships work? Oh shit, hold on. Ship scan detected. I'm going into silent warning. We're gonna have to do this quick. Alright, recording. And I got a lock to the ship. Yeah, I'm just gonna be in silent running this whole time. Oh my god, it's so pretty in blue. Let's just go inside, and yeah, you can see our hull is going down. It does look like, okay, apparently people are also shooting at me. Phil, if you're in wing and they're shooting at you as well, I'm sorry.
They are not.
I kind of, like, I think that's a little funny.
Are you sure you paid off the right bounty?
Maybe, okay, oh no, this is going to send me to a damn detention center. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about crime and punishment. I didn't think about that lovely layer. What's up, Tiny Fox, by the way? Sorry, my chat is, like, in another monitor, and I have to, like, physically turn my head to see it, so forgive me if I miss a few chat ones. So, okay, so where am I going? Okay, I am going to a detention ship. Well, I suppose I deserved it, but at the same token, it means that my crimes will be purged, right? Like, they're not going to be mad at me anymore. Is that how that works?
It should be the case, yeah.
Okay, it's only 2 jumps back to Panjabal. Just restock my missiles. Apparently on death, my missiles were confiscated. I feel like I still had inventory left. I suppose it wouldn't matter, though. How does rebuy work? It makes no sense. Like, we're going to transport you 1,000 miles across space, or 1,000 light years, or whatever, and you're going to end up at a detention facility, and your ship will be perfectly repaired with all... And it's not like they have, like, just another ass scout, because I've got engineering on this. So how
yeah,
does...
it's one of those, you know, gameplay things. They gotta have it because it's a game.
What?
To just have
what? Are you
permadeath?
Are you telling me this is a game?
Yeah.
I thought this was my second job. But sometimes,
Too, yeah.
sometimes it can feel like it. You know, they pay me in arcs, right?
To have, you know, your ship get perma-destroyed is a little too harsh. Some games go for that, but usually it's too harsh.
Well, the true end game is that you stop playing Elite and just bitch about it on the forums. But I haven't even got triple Elite yet, let alone the real in-game end game, which is owning all of the Anaconda skins. Just buying those all with your arcs. But I'll get there eventually, one day. I am still like, you know, it's like I'll see people come on, and it's like they're 200 hours into the game, they already have an engineered Anaconda, and I still don't even own an Anaconda. There are ways to just, you know, speedrun Elite and get right to the end game, but kind of like taking it slow. The fact that, like, I've been playing this for what, like four or 5 years or something, and there's still stuff that I haven't done in the game or haven't got into. That just means that there's all cool bunch of things that I get to go do. Anacondas are overrated, but I do want one. I want one just for the crazy number of slots that it has on it. I just want a ship that I can truly equip as multi-purpose. Although I kind of feel like, yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, so we looked at Testament. What's the next one? Let me just line that up. Where are they? Testament. Or are these those things where you have to be, like, kind of close to the ship before it'll show up?
Shouldn't need to. You can try honking. Otherwise, use the nav beacon if that doesn't work.
Let me try honk. Okay, yeah, we got more stuff now. Just needed a good honk. Okay, Perdition. Let's go to the road to Perdition. That one's pretty far away. And then there's the last one, Sacrosanct. Is that it? I guess that's it, yeah. Okay. So once we've seen those 3, then we can get the party started. But yeah, I put out the recent video, like how to die on the surface. And the next one I want to do is either going to be how to die in the black or in outer space, or how to die in combat. And I think I'm going to split the combat one into 2 videos, where there'll be one for space-based and one for land-based. But if we have time, I kind of want to try one of the combat ones at some point later today. But I'd like to get through the exploration list. But I'll tell you something right now, is a lot of these exploration-based deaths, some of them require a lot of patience. Things like running out of oxygen or running out of fuel. We might have to just modify our ship and, you know, try and set up the conditions to make that quicker. But some things like running out of fuel, you just need to kind of like sit around and wait. I'm debating if I should like if I intentionally ran out of fuel and then called the fuel rats, am I gonna get banned for life from them? I don't want to piss them off, but I also don't want them to save me. So if like the fuel rat got there in time, I'd be like, you have to just let me die. I just need you to watch. Is that like a fuel rat's worst nightmare? Is making it to the target and watching them die. You know, watching them die right in front of them.
No, I think that's being tricked, and the guy who is wanting to rescue actually ganker.
But then at least you can get mad about that, right? Like, if you know, arrived at a target with like seconds to spare, and that person was like worth saving, and you feel really bad about it, you're gonna live with that longer, I think. Like, if a ganker kills you, it's just like, oh, well, number one, let's get him banned, get the word out, let's get angry. At least there's like stuff to do, right? Other than just like wallow in the sense of defeat and failure. That would be my perspective anyway. If I were a field rat, I think my my greatest nightmare would be like not saving someone and getting within an inch of it.
I mean, I guess it can happen, but if they come in contact with the person in peril, they will tell him to log out, to not waste oxygen while waiting.
This is true. They do that.
But it is possible, I guess.
Yeah, even with that, like, especially if the person's like very far out of the bubble and it's like a big trip, right? Like, you could be at Beagle Point, call the field rats, and they'll come get you. I remember there was someone who's trying to set the galactic distance record, and you know, they would get to Beagle Point and sort of point away from the center of the galaxy and just start going in Super Cruise. And at a certain point, I think they needed someone to go with them in a slightly larger ship or something, and then transfer fuel to them so that they could continue going. And I think they got really, really far out, and then the fuel rats tried to send an expedition to save them, or something like this. So this was a while back. But these are the kind of stories that I love to hear about Elite Dangerous, and like, you know, how people get into trouble and then others try to get them out of trouble. All right, so we're coming in on Perdition here. Jivan, you're saying you read about that on Wiki, and it was in the Semotus beacon. Oh, okay. Semotus. I've not heard of this beacon. So Perdition, actually, I don't know, for some reason, this is a very nice looking planet, by the way. This feels very much in low orbit, but I'm not one to judge. It can park wherever the hell it wants. Okay, so this one is not a short, stubby one. This one is a much bigger, longer, more 2001 sort of Discovery looking vessel. So we'll start with a little scan, make it go all blue and nice and shiny, yes. And we are looking for the uplink. We'll have to get a little bit closer. So I'm assuming these next two vessels we're going to be seeing are the ones that will go out, and maybe we'll get to see, like, what is going to be their message to the Thargoids? What are they putting in there? Is it like, hey, how's it going? We got some tasty occupied escape pods for you. I do love the humor in the Far God cult. It's what I remember when we were going to their abandoned base or whatever it was. Oh my God, some of the messages there were cracking me up, and there's many. See, imagine if this was a station concourse. Imagine if this little window here. I'm probably gonna get a little bit too close and boop it, but Oh, no? Okay. Well, we can do it anyway. Imagine if that was a station concourse. You could look out the front of that. How cool would that be? Alright, let's scan this log and see what we see. Okay, so the Perdition. Status active, drive input mode open, proximity alert type D, yada 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 yada. Welcome to the Perdition. Our mission is to summon the Far God, and we ask you to join us. It is the time of its sacred manifestation approaches, but we are impatient to be freed from life's shackles. Aboard this... Why don't you just kill yourself, people? Anyway, but aboard this vessel, we practice the holiest of rituals, imbibe the purest ichor of xenokind. Are they drinking Thargoid pee? Is that what that means? Okay. And we perform the most agonizing sacrifices. Is this legal? Why aren't the feds trying to shut these people down? They're drinking Thargoid pee, looking forward to suicide, and potentially sacrificing each other. Oh boy. By proving we are worthy, we shall surely hasten its coming. Help us invoke the Far God. You too can bear witness when the galaxy burns at its touch. And what kind of food you got on here? Okay, so this one, interestingly enough, after Pangerbullet, we'll go to Etane. Then to Merope, which is heart of the Pleiades and high Thargoid area. Hello, a little. What is it? That's a holler. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
It does look like, from this perspective, it's like the size of like one of the lights on this damn megaship. I love the scale in this game. But yeah, so this one's going Pleiades, then Evangelis, and then Witchhead sector. So this megaship is headed to the Witchhead Nebula, I guess, ultimately. I'm not sure... do they intend to come back? Like, is there a return trip planned? Or is that not necessary because they kind of know what's to come? Because I mean...
Well, if it works like regular megaships, then the flight plan is circular. It goes back to the start.
I just have this this little feeling that maybe it doesn't need a return trip because developers don't intend these things to last very long.
Yeah, we shall see.
I mean, they're going and poking the bear, right? But let's just see. Are there any other data uplinks? I don't think so. I guess that's the best we're going to do is find one ship uplink per megaship. Okay. Well, this is also a very cool megaship, although this is a very complex and internal to navigate. We're going to try not to die. Whee! I like this megaship, though. It's very pretty. Okay, well, without further ado, let's head to the last one. Was that Sacrosanct?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's actually, yeah, it's just not too far away. So head off this way. Put our hard points down. They are probably using Imperial slaves as sacrifices. I wouldn't be surprised, Tiny Fox. I mean, why use Imperial slaves when you could just harvest occupied escape pods from any planet, really? They're literally, like, you could just go to a planet, find a signal source, scoop up those occupied escape pods. You can either return them to a search and rescue agency or feed them to a Thargoid. Why go to all the trouble of having to buy slaves? You can just find people, on the ground. I do love some of the like the unabashed darkness of Elite, right? It's one of those things where I'm sure, like, from a developer standpoint, they probably have to keep it somewhat clean. You know, it's like we can't have fucking a pirate king called the Cock Smasher, and he tears people's dicks off and beats them with them. That's not going to pass the censors, you know. But we could have a bunch of like children die on a generation ship, and we could just like pepper those out there in space where no one's going to find them. They could they seem to go a little bit on some of these stories, a little more edgy. I would appreciate more and more of that. I love when games have like sick, twisted senses of humor. I grew up on like Space Quest is, I think, a great series. I need to go back and play the Space Quest games. Is that even possible? Can you do that these days
Yeah.
if you don't have the manual, where you get to the part of the game where it's like, please turn to page 24 of your manual. The answer will be the third sentence on the fifth paragraph.
The old DOS games, or
Yeah.
pre-DOS.
Yeah, I want to say it was like pre-DOS, but I think they went into the DOS. I remember like a bunch of those Sierra games. I had like King's Quest, whatever, on 16 hard disks, or the A disks, right? I don't want to call them the floppy disk, because there was the floppy disk, which was the B disk, right? The big large floppies. But it'd be like, yeah, install the game. Please insert disk 7 of 14. Take like 3 hours to install, and then you get about a quarter into the game. And the way they did the copyright protection back in the day was that there'd be some in-game reference to like look up something in the manual, and it was like unique to that game, or that version of the game. And of course, if you had lost the manual, you were screwed. You couldn't play the game anymore.
I bet the manuals are online anyway.
But it didn't matter, because like it was like, or maybe it did. I don't know. Like I just seem to remember that, like, yeah, if you didn't have the manual, maybe it was like, you could probably download someone else's manual, but then it's like, oh, maybe it's another country's edition and the pages aren't quite the same or something. Yeah, there was no online back then. I remember like there were sometimes walkthroughs for certain games, but if you got stuck in a game like that, especially these puzzle games, you were just stuck. Alright, we're coming in on Sacrosanct. These all sound like Rage Against the Machine song names. All these mega ships. It's Sacrosanct! Alright. Oh, it's just a little bit off to the left. Okay, this one looks like maybe another stubby one. Let's begin the scan. Okay. Okay, that one actually is more similar to the other one. Just a little slight differences. Definitely looks a little chunkier. What is that flashy blue thing? That is a hackable data transmitter. I wish that I had hacking stuff on me. Though I'd probably get myself into more trouble here.
Yeah, you would get a bounty.
Yeah, I remember when they added a whole bunch of megaship content, and I was like, oh, I'll go do some of that stuff. But I honestly, trying to pirate a megaship, you get killed so quickly. You got to be in like a 4-person wing just to not die. Oh, ooh. Okay, yeah, sorry, big giant pull there. Okay, and here we are. The third and final ship log uplink. Okay, so we ask you not to interrupt our pilgrimage to commune with the far god. The chapters of our sect aboard this vessel are the chosen ones, and we alone shall survive the desolation of the galaxy. Okay, so that's interesting, because the other one's talking about the extinction of humanity, but these guys are saying they're going to survive. So they are the special chosen ones. Because, okay, like, it seems like they're looking forward to everyone dying except them. They think they're going to be spared. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. That's what every, like, genocidal maniac always has to convince the henchmen, that, like, oh yeah, we're going to kill everyone except you guys and your friends and family. I'm sure they'll all survive. When the far god descends, all living things will be eradicated. Only the most faithful, the purest of believers, will be elevated up into its hallowed dimension. Some will be transformed into 8-winged angels to soar through the void, while others will be absorbed directly into its black divinity. Do not attempt to board this sacred vessel or impede our mission. We are on a course towards apotheosis. Okay, so again, that kind of parallels what we heard at the bases, is that the Far God believes that they themselves will be turned into Thargoids, that the Thargoids are taking these occupied escape pods, rather, and turning them into space flowers. Or, alternatively, they could be absorbed into the black divinity of the Far God himself, which I guess they think is like the hive mind of the Thargoids, or like the upper echelon. Like the Thargoids are the angels, and the Far God is like God tier, and it's black divinity. It's like a weird black hole or something. But okay, so we have different. So okay, this one's going Panjabel to Maya, also in the Pleiades. That's where Obsidian Orbital is. Then off to Etane, and then up to the California sector. So that's interesting. We have one going to the Witch Head, one going to the California sector. Both are probably going to go to their death because, let's be real, they're if they do want to contact the Thargoids, I'm sure the Thargoids will respond, but we only know one thing that the Thargoids like to do to megaships like this, and that is basically eat them. So no reason to think that they wouldn't want to eat these people as well. Of course, that that makes sense. This religion believes that they will be the single ones spared. Now I kind of do wonder if you did hack the cargo bays. Oops. If you hacked the cargo bays, what would this ship be carrying?
Oh, I did do that actually. I did check the cargo base.
What are they carrying? What do they have like inside of them? What are they feeding to the Thargoids?
I don't remember exactly. I have some screenshots, but it was mostly some rare goods, a whole lot of wine. So they're gonna have a party.
Okay.
There was also some galactic navigation data, which I think I checked at the Wikipedia. It's like an old rare item from the Colonia era of the game, but nothing new in terms of cargo.
Okay. But they don't have like unoccupied. They don't have like occupied escape pods or anything in their cargo, and they're planning to feed them to the Goids.
No, I have the screenshot here. Consumer tech, wine, personal effects, a whole lot of them, and some rare goods, and synthetic fabrics, but no escape pods or slaves or.
Well, I guess that maybe they could pick those up along the way. Like I said, you can just find unoccupied escape pods just on any old planet. Maybe that's their plan all along. But okay, maybe they're just gonna get drunk in space and then say that they went searching for the Thargoids, because they're actually really all like scared shitless, as you should be, because these aliens are pretty serious. You do not want to mess with the Thargoids. Okay, just gonna squeeze through here. Thank you. Okay, all right, cool. Well, so there you have it. So you have 3 now megaships. Testament, which will bumble around the bubble, asking people to join their suicide cult. Then you have Perdition, which is going to head out to the Witch Head Nebula. And Sacrosanct, which will head out to California. And it looks like, okay, like if they make what, one jump per week, eh?
Yeah, probably.
So really, they won't get. There's at least 2 weeks where they're going to be just, traveling out to those areas. I don't imagine if the plan is to have these ships get taken out. I don't think it'll happen like in one. Hold on, where'd it go? Okay, wow, so far away I can barely see it. But like they're probably not going to do it like next week. We're not going to hear about these megaships blowing up. This plot thread will die down, and then maybe we'll hear about it in a few weeks. So. Something to keep an eye on, but definitely I think like they're setting up something cool to happen here. My theory is that probably both of these, Sacrosanct and not Testament. What was the other one? Coalition. Perdition. Yeah, Perdition. The 2 exploration vessels are going to get hit by the Thargoids, and there'll be some sort of like rescue the passenger or fight the Thargoids off from the megaships kind of mission. What is that? Is that they've got some canisters of stuff down here. I just want to see what these look like up close. That looks like a docking clamp. I don't see any writing on these canisters that would otherwise say what they are for. I'm going to assume that's just fuel and not wine, because that'd be a hell of a lot of wine. And I wish you could just like land and get out and go amongst these crates. Like the Asp Scout can still even fit in here, eh? Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, thank you for that lighting there. I'm like, I think I actually might be stuck. Nope. There we go. That's interesting. A ship could, like, you could wait and hide in there, right? Like, let me just try and get in there backwards. Like, if you were a ganker and someone was coming to investigate this ship... Hold on. Why won't you let me inside? Yeah, the hauler for sure. You're barely even, like, half of one of those canisters. Can you get through those little cracks?
I think so.
Kind of, yeah. Oh shit, yeah, look at that. Like, this is basically ship splunking, right? But let's see.
They should have more of that. More small ship love.
I would love to see, like, one giant space facility that, you know, you could explore for a day in your small ship. I think I'm stuck. Oh, wait, no, there we go. But yeah, can you imagine just, like, lurking in here, and then some commander comes by?
But he would see you on the sensors, I guess. Unless you're really cold running.
You could go, yeah, total silent running or whatever.
In an ASP scout.
And then it's just like, boo. Oh, wait, hold on. Boo. Boo? Boo! That's pretty cool, though. I do love, you know, when they start putting in, like, space facilities, I do love just, like, running around a space facility and checking them out. Okay, so we've checked out all this stuff now. Let us find a little place to dock, because I might need to make a couple modifications to my ship. I think Moor Hub is where we want to go. That is about 4,000 kilometers away. So I don't know, to the Far Gods. I mean, I think the Far God cult is a bunch of crazy weirdos. But I wish them all the success. I hope they do find Thargoids out there. And I hope it goes really well for them. Because I look forward to all the deep space Thargoid rescue missions, at the very least. Alright, well let's get on with it. Let's start blowing ourselves up for science. Hard points, so. It's like when sometimes you put your ship computer into a different language just to mix it up, and then you're like, I don't understand what you're trying to tell me, computer.
Yeah, I recently learned that you have like some different languages locked by default.
Yeah, there's like French and German and Brazilian, I think, and they're you don't have to pay anything for them. They're defaults, and they all have different like personalities or voices. It could be nice just to differentiate on a ship or two. Especially with I get sick of my ship computer, Nova, because she's a jerk. Alright, so there are a few things I want to do. I want to run out of fuel and die of lack of fuel. And I also want to die from over fuel scooping. Those are going to be two pretty easy ones, but that just require patience. At some point, a neutron star or a white dwarf would be great to find, though I can do that another time. And I've tried this before, but like, I really want to see if this is possible. It didn't seem to be possible, but slamming into a planet's exclusion zone or dropping emergency drop in super cruise when you're at 1% hull should in theory kill you. I don't think I will be able to do it though. But I want to do further testing. I want to see if these are possible. Self-destruct is going to be an easy one, so we can do that. Just find a nice location to self-destruct in. And then silent running overheat as well. So a lot of just like slow and patient deaths, either by heat or by running out of oxygen. But that's what exploration-based death is usually about, right? You're usually not getting shot at. It's either you smashing into a planet too hard, or running out of materials. Now, of course, you know, you should never have the excuse to die anymore of life support, because you can synthesize life support, and it is like super cheap. Iron and nickel, that's all you need. Literally, iron and nickel, and you can all the air that you could ever possibly breathe. Who knew? If you had like a claymore in the back, you could melt that down and breathe it. Like, I don't understand, why isn't it like carbon and like, I don't know, something that's not iron and nickel? I don't know why they went with that for life support. I assume maybe it has something to do with electrolysis or whatever, like you put water and put some metal in the water and then separate the hydrogen from the oxygen. I don't know. I'm no scientist. I just play one on TV. And nickel could be a catalyst for electrolysis or whatever, right? Maybe the iron is just the container. It's like we just need the iron and nickel to build a bucket, and then we'll scoop air in that bucket. But they're only good for one use.
I think it's just an arbitrary choice of elements that they
Probably. I wish you could just like mix anything in there, just throw in some sulfur. It's gonna make the air smell, but we'll have more materials. I don't think that like the crafting system is like super something I like ship-based crafting, like this whole menu here. I can create large caliber munitions or shock cannon munitions. Well, I don't have a shock cannon, so why would I want to do that? So why does that always show as an option, right? All right. It's possible though. I'm assuming like can a multi-crew person synthesize? Can you go on someone else's ship and synthesize? And whose materials would you use if you could? So I don't think you can. See, it makes sense to me if like the pilot in multi-crew can just focus on flying, tell his crew member, hey, synthesize me some Jumponium or whatever, right? But I think only the pilot can do that. And so when you're flying and you're trying to not die, synthesizing can be a pain in the ass, especially when it's mid-combat. And if you get shot even once, it stops your synthesis. So I don't know. I think that's an area of the game where I'm like, onboard synthesizing. If only you had ship interiors. Oh, look at that. Lusty Argonian. The Lusty Argonian. That's from Morrowind, right?
In Skyrim.
In Skyrim. Why did my mind go to like Morrowind? My mind just was immediately like, oh yeah, that's from Morrowind, right? That's hot and recent and topical. How do I have anonymous access here? Oh god, do I have to do the whole do I get like another fine, or does it not pay off your fine when you go to detention?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust the system. I always go to
I might just have to menu relog because I know the crime and punishment system seems a little busted. Is that G-Vine's? Yeah, this is your FDL exploration ship. Oh god, oh god. I don't want pad loitering. Look at this. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I got reckless fine. Okay, never mind. Okay, stop committing crimes. You're trying to pay off your crimes and do the time, not just do more. And then blocking landing pad added to bounty. Wonderful. So, I came in here to pay off my fines and become an upstanding citizen. And I think I've just, like, added to them. This may put me back to a detention center. I hate anonymous access. It's so dumb. Okay, what can I do here? Okay, there, I can pay off my 200 credit fine. Oh, maybe I don't have a bounty. Maybe it was just a fine after all. Hold on. Yay! I can do stuff now. Lovely. Okay, well, tell you what. I just want to disembark for a second. What the hell? Let's explore this concourse. I kind of want to see it. Maybe like the last time we'll get shunted out to outer space. But yeah, I kind of like, I've been slowing down a little bit on playing Odyssey. Like, I've been kind of hitting a bit of a wall, right? But I find for me
too, yeah.
For me, like, what really helps is to just mix it up. And like, I have not been doing that much on-foot combat, but I've been enjoying more of the ship stuff again a little bit more, so... It's just one of those things where, like, yeah, like, when Odyssey came out, I was doing a lot of these, oh, go slaughter these people missions, and go do this, and try and upgrade your suits, and now I'm not interested in trying to upgrade my suits any further. Are these not, like, perfectly in line? I like it, but why not? The hell? I was like, yeah, okay, that was G-Vine. That was G-Vine and Phil.
Instancing works.
Woohoo!
What the hell?
I even saw that multi-crew is doing a little bit better. Did I just pass through you like a ghost?
Yes.
What? I'm a fan. I'm not real. I'm not real. Oh my god. Wait, are you? Oh god. Hold on. Just stay right there. I'm gonna try to see if we can do a three-headed beast here. Do like what do they call that? Cerberus or whatever. We will merge and become one with the far god. Yeah. Here, Phil, move a little bit to your, a little bit to your left. There's a screenshot. That's the most disturbing thing I think I've ever seen. Is just, you know, we're Siamese triplets. It's like, hello, sir. I'd like to buy this pack of smokes. Can I see your ID? It's like, which one of ours? This is disturbing. So, is this normal? Is this like a normal thing?
No.
Like, clipping is usually supposed to be like that. I think we're like let's get like right inside Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I didn't know this. I think this is new.
Let's every one of us spin. Oh god. Oh god. It's kind of like the what's that thing? Is that the David Bowie Labyrinth movie where like the guy had like the three faces and his head would spin? Or what am I thinking of?
Oh, I don't know. I've seen Labyrinth, but it was a long time ago.
It might be something from that era anyway. Good to see you. Well, good to see you too. Who the fuck are you? Do you know me? Do I know you? Like, where do I get that jacket, by the way? I want that jacket. Some of these NPCs still do have really nice clothing that I'm like, it's not available yet, so obviously they're gonna, I assume roll this stuff out. And I have this like terrible habit of checking this guy to see if he has anything interesting to buy, but they never do. At least not at a popular place such as Tangible. But yeah, let's see if the bartender, can I order a drink now? No. No, that's not going to happen. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, this concourse is not really that crazy. But anyway. Alright, well, I'm heading back to the ship, and I'm going to have to engineer, or not engineer, I'm going to have to just modify it a little bit, really to get rid of some fuel. That's what we really want to do. Not a wall, but a hitbox. Look at that. The Asp Scout, you know, it is useless, but it doesn't look bad. I like the way it looks. I wish I could use my jetpack down here. Still a pretty big ship, all things considered. Oh, what's up, Raymobula? How you doing? Sure, just sneak in. What are you sneaking into? What are you sneaking into, G-Vine? Have you been behind me?
I'm gonna sneak into her FDL.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the other day she like snuck into my ship. I didn't even see her. I do like that. I just wish you didn't have to be in someone's crew. I wish you really could try and steal someone else's ship. Okay, so core internal, we're just going to store our fuel tank. I don't know why I did that. 1C. Yeah, that's what we want. Very good. All right, and life support. I guess E is worse than D. So we'll go with E. Are D and E just like the same time? It's just a difference of weight and price. You probably oh, you were trying to get in my ship. You probably got kicked out because I went into outfitting. I don't think you're allowed to do outfitting in multi-crew, but that's cool to know that it does. Oh, there's a material trader here. Hold on a second. Ooh, hold on. What was it I needed? I think I needed these pharmaceutical isolators, but like, what can I possibly trade for them? I guess these proto-heat radiators. I'll take 2 of those, yeah. Because I'm like, I think you need those for... I don't know what you need pharmaceutical isolators for. It's either like the top tier frameshift drive or dirty drives or something like that. Maybe shields. And hold on, was there anything else that I was low on? That's fine. Probably need military supercapacitors, but I can't remember what I actually need. Anyway, enough of this lollygagging in the menus. Let's launch. So, first one I want to do is just running out of fuel. So I figured the way to do that is probably to jump to the nearby system, jump as far as I possibly can in one jump on a 1C fuel tank, and then you will have to burn all that fuel in the tank. So Super Cruise is probably going to be the best way to do that. I wish you had the ability to dump fuel. Or wait, hold on a second. Am I thinking about this the right way? What if I had fuel limpets? Fuel limpets draw from your own fuel, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what I could just do is give you guys my fuel. And then... Okay, hopefully they have... Let's see if they have fuel limpets here. Okay. Redocking. Oh, I shouldn't have boosted. What did I boost? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. That was a little tight. Okay. Okay. 1 second. We gotta go back to outfitting. Ouch. No big deal. And I'm not gonna refuel, because we actually do want to run out of fuel. I wonder if there is anyone out there from the fuel rats that watches this, either during the stream or after the stream. I'm sorry for what you are about to have to see. Because again, like we talked about, like the fuel rat's biggest nightmare might be like going to rescue someone and then just coming within an inch of watching them, having like getting to see them die, right? Like, you know, they explode from lack of fuel, because that's how you die when you run out of fuel. Just as the fuel limpet is like on its way, right? That would be horrifying. But watching this is like fuel rat snuff porn, essentially, what we're making here. Okay, so what I actually just, like, I'm storing my fuel scoop because I don't want to accidentally scoop some fuel. And we do have fuel limpets? No, we don't. Of course. Why, oh why would that... Oh wait, there it is. Fuel transfer limpets. Okay, I just can't read, never mind. Okay, we'll take some of those. Then we're going to go back and we are going to have to buy some limpets, because that's the thing. 12 should do the trick. Okay, and launching.
The other way to do it is to have a rail gun or a plasma gun with the plasma slug experimental, so it draws fuel when you shoot. But that requires, of course, engineering.
Yeah, I'm not going to like engineer a ship to blow myself up. It's like a little bit overkill. I forgot about that though. Is that like a useful weapon? Like, you know, what do you do when you have that weapon? Do you actually have to get extra fuel tanks, or?
I think so. Yeah, they usually will build the ship so it has some extra fuel tank. But I prefer to use ammo.
Okay, so first of all, hold on. Let me just set my fire groups here. Fuel transfer limpet. Annalise detected. Oh, and oh wait. Get. Oh wait, I'm not a criminal. That's right. That's fine. I don't need to worry about that. I like how my reaction though is just to extend my landing gear like an idiot. Okay, so I think probably like. Oh, G-Vine, you're in hangar. Well, let's just jump somewhere. Hold on. Can I see... Where will it show me... Does it not... Where are those lines that it shows you, like, what you can jump to? Did I disable them? Huh. Okay. Maybe that's not the case anymore? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like those lines that show you your jump distance, right?
Yeah, I know it, but I can't remember what it's
whatever.
called.
I'll just jump to Koyang. It's 18.4 light years away. Okay, that's not even gonna take. That's only gonna take like a quarter of my tank. Hold on. I'm not gonna jump. Hold on. Where are you guys? Are you guys there? Because like I could just give you fuel right now, right? Like I don't. You don't need fuel for me to be able to give, right?
But I got a fuel tank. I have extra space in my fuel tank, so you can give me fuel.
Okay, where are you?
I'm just undocking from more hub now.
Okay. Let's see how much fuel I can give you. Invalid limpet target. Oh no, have you gone into... Are you... You might be showing up just like as a signal.
I can try to instance.
Yeah, I'm like seeing you as just like a signal. As we complimented the instancing earlier, that's why this is doing that, because as soon as you go, oh, that's nice, that's working, it's no longer going to work. How are you getting so far away? Oh my god.
Right now, Super Cruise.
Oh, you're in Super Cruise, okay. It's weird because...
So I can re-instance.
Oh wait, I think I see you.
Yeah, I see you,
there you
yeah.
go. That was crazy.
I think when you log in to a place where you have wing members or something, the instancing is not really working, so going to Super Cruise and back usually fixes it.
Ah.
Oh,
All right.
help me, I need fuel. Help me.
Oh, don't smack into me. I was gonna say, I'm like, you're in a hauler, I don't want to kill you.
I need fuel.
Here you go,
I'm
sir.
stranded.
Give you all the fuel. Wait a minute, do I even have any fuel left? I gave you literally all of my fuel in like 2 limpets. Yeah, more fuel required. I'm literally already out of fuel. That's incredible. I can't even now make this jump. Hold on, let me see if I can. That's like, okay. Like, why would I put all of my fuel on the limpets, though? I know I'm very generous with my fuel, but... So let's see, okay. Not my shot. Hard points. Insufficient fuel. Okay, so now we just have to basically go to Super Cruise and burn the rest of this stuff off. Okay, pretty cool. So you can see there my fuel use is 0.99 per hour. As I'm in Super Cruise, it goes up to 1.71. Are there ways to get that? Is it possible for that to go higher?
I think it depends on power usage and stuff like that. If you have more power-hungry modules active, I think you use more fuel.
Okay, we got everything on. I wonder if there's like a way to increase it by dropping somewhere. Well, okay, tell you what. Let's at least pick a destination. Is there something very far away? Oh, look. And what do you know? There are conflict zones 140,000 kilometers away. Well, let's head towards Pangerball D. We might as well. Not that I think that will make much of a difference in terms of consumption, but... Like, how long do you estimate it takes to run out of the fuel in the tank? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, does interdictions help my fuel usage? No, it's pretty static. Let's try submitting. And see if maybe boosting. Yeah, no, boosting still will bring it to like 0.98. Not really Okay, you know what? I do want to just take out of this eagle.
I think he's clean, by the way.
No, he's wanted.
Oh, he is?
Or, well, it says he's wanted, but it also just said that the system authority is on its way to investigate a crime. But I'm assuming here that he's the criminal, right? Scout will have no problem with this eagle. Now, I'm overheating. Okay, hold on a second. So overheating actually is really good for me. My fuel usage has gone up to 0.132. So is it possible that just having your hard points open is going to be maybe just slightly better than Super Cruise? He's dead. So yeah, like here, I'm just basically like, okay, let's try putting the pips out of engines. No, that doesn't make a difference. So yeah, it's pretty much like at this point, I could just go along shooting laser beams and boosting, and my fuel usage is going to be 1.32. By the way, did that guy drop anything interesting? I should have probably checked for mats. Whatever. Okay, so let's go back to Super Cruise. Like already you can see my fuel usage is going down as soon as I activate my frame shift drive. So all I have to do is have my hard points open. So I think that's kind of what you were talking about, Phil, when you said like it's based on the energy usage, right? If your hard points are open, then you're using more energy, your fuel is going to drain more quickly.
Yeah, it seems to be the case. It's also the case in Super Cruise. If you turn off modules Super Cruise, you'll see your fuel usage go down.
Interesting. Don't go in front of my lasers. I am just shooting for... I don't think this is actually doing anything, but it's fun. So yeah, you can see we're actually down to about halfway. So this is going to take a while. So we might as well just like try and kill people who mess with us. Just try and get ourselves interdicted until our fuel runs out. Galvanizing alloys, worn shield emitters, boring. Alright, well, screw this. Let's go to Super Cruise. That's weird. When you boost, your fuel goes down really far. Your fuel usage. Okay, where do we want to go? We want to go to Pinchball D, which is really far over there. But yeah, what other games have you been playing, Phil, other than Elite? Have you been playing anything interesting lately?
I've been playing a lot of Skyrim, actually.
Nice, nice.
I keep coming back to this game from time to time.
I do think about going back to it because it's been a while now. Like I find like if I go back and play Skyrim again, it's going to be all stealthy archer stuff. Like I just can't get away from that gameplay in Skyrim. Like it's just to be the stealthy archer. But it's been a while. I've been playing some of the Fallout games. G-Vine's been playing some No Man's Sky and Borderlands 3. I need to, yeah, in No Man's Sky, I've been working on, like, creating a base. Okay, here we go. Fuel reserves at 10%. Yeah, we're getting 1.7 in Super Cruise, so I actually think we're getting better, or worse fuel efficiency in Super Cruise, so let's stick with that. But yeah, sorry, in No Man's Sky, I am just, like, I'm not interested in pursuing the plot. I'm not interested in, doing, finding the middle of the galaxy or going to see specific places. All I'd like to do in that now is just either explore casually and just find cool looking planets and be like, whoa, that looks like a penis, or just work on bases. I really like the base building in that game, so I've been trying to build something called Dangus Mountain or something like that, probably the second version of that type of base, where I found this planet that's like a paradise planet that has no drones. It's nothing that kills you. It's just a peaceful planet. It's very nice and serene. Nice little retirement planet. The grass looks green from the sky, but then when you get up to it, it gets really red for some reason. But the planet is filled with all these like pillars that just come out of the ground, and so I'm building a base up and around one. And a lot of it is just like, oh, I gotta mine more carbon. Great, I'm gonna spend the next hour like chopping down trees. But as a testament to that game is for a game that is actually more grindy than Elite Dangerous and has far more inventory management. It's fun. They managed to do it well. They set it up in a good way.
Grindy, well, it's easy to find stuff. Maybe you need a lot of materials, but you always know where to find it. It's not, a blind search like it is in ED.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Is just like there's shorter grind cycles. Like you can go like, okay, I want to build a 3-story apartment building. Okay, I go cut down a bunch of trees for a bit, then I go back and I can build my 3-story apartment building and have a little bit of material left over to, work on the next building before I have to go and do that grind again. Oh, okay, I need something more than basic materials. That's where you get into like, okay, now I have to go to a different planet that has those resources, get a few of those, blah, blah, blah. But you can, like, grow things. I mean, look, I think if I spent the time researching, I could just put together a base that would do everything I needed to do, like grow. Like, I wanted to build a bunch of, like, glass windows, and I'm like, oh, I don't have frost crystals because this isn't a frost planet. Great. What the hell? Now I have to go find frost crystals, right? But, like, one jump away, you'll find a frost crystal planet that you can just, spend an hour on, and you're good for the next, like, month, right?
Oh, yeah, and you can also build portals at various planets that have good farming opportunities. I have at least one planet where there's these trees, kind of mineral trees, and each of these give you 500 carbon. So that's like my carbon planets. I just go there, grind out 10,000 carbon, easy, and So that's also kind of a gameplay, finding these farming spots.
Yeah, I mean it's like I think there's like
an incentive for exploration.
There's way more grind than Elite because like there's way more things to build, but like the grind itself is not as punishing, right? It's not there's no real RNG, right? Like you just go to any planet that has these resources, walk in a straight line for 5 minutes, you'll find them, right?
The grind rewards the player like it should.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely I like the base building in that. I really enjoy. Yeah, hey, Ray has gone. Yeah, I know. I haven't even died once, but thank you for the well wishes. Die well. Or I did die once, but that was in a carrier engine or a megaship engine. But yeah, No Man's Sky. Like, I really enjoy that chill gameplay. Like more as a casual game. I'm not super invested in it, but oh, I should be going faster. I'm not super invested in the plot or the story, but it's a game you don't need to be. You can just jump in and enjoy. Star Citizen, I did update it this morning. I was debating if I should try and play oh, here we go, 5%. Just gonna take a screenshot of that. Is it weird that you're faster? Is the FTL faster in Super Cruise? No, I realized I have my throttle at 75%. I saw you zipping by, and I'm like, am I going super slow? And then I realized I wasn't fully throttled up. Which makes sense, but now the question is actually looking at the fuel gauge. I'm very close to that dreaded, I don't know what that last ticker is. It just said 5% fuel, so I'm going to assume that last ticker is 1%. The question is now, will I make it to this star before I run out of fuel or not? I'm not sure, but I'll start recording my footage a little bit closer to them to try and save on hard drive space. So I do find that oh my god, with the resolution that I record Elite now, hard drive space goes by quickly. It gets sucked up into the big void of pretty pixels and gigapixels and I don't know what other measurements of resolutionites. You got to have that resolutionite and refine it into resolutionium. And then you put that in the monitor, and that's what they make them of. I know things. But yeah, outside of No Man's Sky, I do intend to try Star Citizen at least either later today or tomorrow. I might just do a little bit of poking around before doing. I don't know. I'm debating maybe doing a stream tomorrow, but I kind of have plans later in the day, so it would have to be a short one. Star Citizen might be a good thing to just try. because I don't think I would last very long in it. I find it's one of those games where like I'll log in and go, ooh, this is all pretty, and then I'm like, after like an hour, I'm like, I'd rather play Elite. But there have been some big updates on that in that game, so I've been intending to play it. Lately, I've been just going back and playing some older games while I'm still trying to beat the original remake of Doom, the one that came like before Doom Eternal. Still haven't got through that game because I put it on like the second highest difficulty or whatever. I think it was like Hurt Me Plenty or whatever, and never got through and fully beat the game. So I'm like, I need to go back and do that. So I reinstalled that. I've been playing a little bit of Doom.
Which Doom?
Just like the one called Doom. It was like the first of the reboot.
2016.
Yeah. So, yeah, 5 years old. Really fun game to play. It gets my heart racing. Like, I get a real adrenaline rush, and my pulse and veins are going. The music in the Doom series is just enough to get your heart racing, but the gameplay in combination with that is wonderful. Okay, I'm actually going to start recording because... Okay, I think we're getting pretty low on fuel there. All right, let me just see if I can find a nice angle that will. Yeah, you can see there. I'm below that little sliver or whatever. I don't okay, so like it's a minute to the star, but I'm under that last line of fuel. I don't know like what's gonna come first. Am I gonna smack into the star, or will I run out of fuel along the way? Place your bets now. But yeah, Doom's been really cool. I'm like, after I finally finish that one, what will be my next like first-person shooter that I want to add to the thing? I don't know. I was thinking about playing Prey again. Another game from an era long ago, but not that long ago. Okay, we are now out of fuel. Oh no. Okay, we have FSD failure. We have dropped out, and we are unable to move the ship. It's been a really long time since this has ever happened to me, people. Like, okay, I can still go into camera mode. And with the new lovely camera mode, I can get really close to my cockpit. Okay, I wish I was like in the dark, but yeah, you can see I'm wearing my helmet. I'm wearing my helmet in my cockpit. Can we just get an internal of the cockpit? Yeah, this is kind of like horrifying. So it's, yeah, my oxygen is, I have about 5 minutes of oxygen. So at this point, your life support really determines what you can do, right? Now, if you were stuck in this situation, can you synthesize fuel? No, I don't think so. Maybe we could try a reboot repair. I wonder if a reboot repair would just like, maybe there's a little bit of fuel stuck in the pipes? This is where I just like expect a Thargoid to just pop around and say hello to me whenever my ship is frozen like this. I'm starting to see the windows are fogging up. Where there's light, you can really see that we're getting icy. And reboot repair did nothing. Oh god. We were so close to the star. We were 6.7 kilolight seconds away. Is that what that stands for? KLS? And strangely enough, I can't even use, like, I can't access any of my system panels. I'm literally just stuck in my suit here. I can't even disembark. Imagine if you could just disembark and try to get back to the station on jetpacks. Okay, well, I might as well get a couple external shots. Oh wait, my camera mode privileges have gone away. Interesting. So, at a certain point or whatnot, you will lose the ability to do everything. What was that? The computer just said something in French, but I don't understand. Alright, well, 2 minutes. See, the horrible thing about this death is you actually have to sit there and listen. Actually, I'm going to just be quiet for a minute so that you can hear the horrifying sounds that this game produces. I'm going to turn the desktop audio up and the music down. It's funny. G-Fight's sitting there. It's like, have you come to save me? No. Here to watch you die. You just hear the sound of popcorn coming through the comms. God. I can't even, like, go into my comms panel and scream. Oh, here we go. Here comes the choking. God, I hate this.
Attention, niveau d'oxygène critique. Réserve d'oxygène épuisée. Éjection.
Like, my God. Is that not the worst sound you've ever heard? Like, oh my God. It's so horrifying. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, the brutality of an oxygen-based death is... Ugh. Like, I did have asthma as a kid, so it does kind of, like, horrify me a little bit to hear... just the brutalness of just losing the... Oh, God. Such an uncomfortable death. Okay, it's going to put me right back to more hub. Okay, well, there we go. You cross that one off the list. Let me just do that. I'm running out of fuel in the black. And not calling the fuel rats. Alright, so next one we need to do is overcooking yourself at a star. So actually, I'm going to need my, my little fuel scoop back. But that's fine. It thankfully put me at the station where I stored all my modules. Ugh. That haunts my dreams, man. Like, that is the worst sound ever. Replace module with fuel scoopy. We will stick with our really, really tiny fuel tank. Just so that we can get right into overheating much quicker. Okay. So let's launch. Oh, you guys are probably way far out in Super Cruise now. It's probably quicker for you guys to, you could just jump to another system and then jump back.
That's true.
Or come back the slow way. This one's going to take a while as well. But I figure it's good to get these ones done with. These are the ones that, like, I always don't want to do because they just take so long. But once you're done with them, and then you're rolling and you're in the mood, it becomes a lot easier. Okay, so what we just want to do here is really just point ourselves at our parent star here, Tangible A. Just line it up real nice and cozy there. That's not what I didn't mean to. Okay, sorry. I keep hitting like record button. Just 94 kilolight seconds. 116. Well, if you have Super Cruise Assist, that's what that's there for. It's just, you know, throw your ship on autopilot, don't worry about it. You come back, you find it in orbit, everything's good. Okay. So really what we want to do is we just want to overheat ourselves through fuel scooping until we die. And we want to see how high we can get the... How high can we get this? I hope this is a scoopable star, by the way. I think it is. What? Tangible A... Oh, wait. Are there two stars
it's
there?
on M class, it's fine.
It should be fine, yeah. It looks like the right type.
It's
But
an M class.
There are those stars out there, though, that look like an M class, but they're not scoopable. And you're like, what are you?
Tori.
Yeah. Tori's in disguise.
Sneaky brothers.
Okay, so we just got to get really close to this, max out our heat. I'm going to start recording as soon as we get right about... Screw it, I'll do it here.
Good
Capture
thing
the
you're
whole
not
damn
in a
thing.
dolphin. Dolphin can't overheat.
It can't.
Well, if you build them really badly, maybe.
Oh, I'm like, don't tell me you can't do it, because I'll figure out a way if that's the case. If that's... Oh, god damn it. Okay, hold on. No, I just need to evade this interdiction, because this is actually super annoying. How dare you? I'm going to stop recording, because I'm not going to waste hard drive space. Thanks to this dumb NPC. It's really irritating. I'm like, we're on the fringes of space here. Like, how are these bounty hunters finding me?
If you got a few grades of low emissions power plants on the Dolphin, you can scoop and charge FSD indefinitely and not overheat.
Oh, god damn it, I got too close. Okay. That is my bad. Okay. Gonna wait for it to cool down, because yeah, it's pretty much to die of heat death in Super Cruise. I will need to make sure that my FSD doesn't get knocked out until I'm like about to die. I need to get my heat way up there. I need like 4,000%. The Ask Scout, I think, is a little bit okay when it comes to heat management. I probably could have picked a better ship for this.
I don't know how it handles heat in Super Cruise, but it's pretty cool in normal space.
Mm-hmm. Just like Papa Asp Explorer. But what is the worst ship for heat management? What is the one that overheat? Like the Beluga, I find I can't come up with a build that it doesn't overheat every single jump.
I think it's the Type 7 is worst.
Okay, that would make sense. Okay, I'm gonna start recording from here. Heat levels are critical. That is wonderful. My problem is, like, is this gonna give me hull damage, or is this just going to hurt my modules?
We shall see.
So I feel like, you know, again, like killing yourself in certain ways in this game actually turns out to be a lot harder. Like, there's some ways that it's very easy to kill yourself, but other ways you have to really put some thought and effort into this hot surface. It is kind of purple in this, or pink. My ship turned pink in this light. It's supposed to be purple.
I also really love that there are, you know, competitions on how much heat you can get. Like there's a record and stuff like that.
I do like that also from camera mode on the external of the ship, you can still see the sparks going off in my cockpit. Here we go, 238%. Come on, I think we can do better than that. So yeah, okay, there we go. Our hull is going down in a lovely way. That is great. Burst laser malfunctioning. We can do this. 50% hull. Thruster's malfunctioning, but that's fine, because you don't need thrusters in Super Cruise, because I guess you're using like a warp, like an Alcubierre bubble kind of thing. It's not really actually, you're not moving your ship, you're moving space around your ship.
I think you do need your thrusters. I think they you know, juice up the FSD. They kind of empower them.
So they just use the battery.
Yeah, just try this. You need the thrusters to be able to be in Super Cruise.
I do like this like tinted window. This is pretty cool. I just heard canopy breaking sounds. Oh, I'm dying! Lovely. Wait, what the hell is that in front of me? I saw something through my death. If you die, like, if you rebuy 300 times in a row, it'll show you the path to Raxla. Would that be crazy, though, if you literally just had to go, you know, kill yourself in every possible way, and you unlocked a secret?
There would be much rage about that.
So yeah, I guess, Steve, you tried to disable your thrusters in Super Cruise to save fuel, and it dropped on you, but apparently you can get them damaged, and they can malfunction, but it doesn't pull you necessarily out of Super Cruise. That's kind of nice to know. Okay, so next thing is, what I want to really try is, well, actually, you know what? Let's just do an easy one. Let's just do self-destruct. We just need to find somewhere in peaceful space with nothing around. Self-destruct. That's the easy one to collect. And then after that, I want to get my hull to 1% and slam into a planet. These are normal goals. So I kind of love this concept for a stream, because we're not doing anything that I think any game developer at any point sat there and thought, people will do this. Like no one is trying to do stuff like this in the game. Let's just go out and kill ourselves. This kind of stuff naturally happens, but to log it, to document it like this is important. All right, we'll just go just a little bit in the black, just to get these stars a little bit further away, just so we're nice and dark. No, I'm gonna go this way. Uh-oh. Is that a little satellite dish? Oh my god, my ASP Scout has a satellite dish. I wonder how many channels I can get on that thing. Or maybe that's one of my scanners. But not an ugly ship. Some people criticize the ASP Scout for its look. I don't think you judge a ship by its looks, unless it's a Type 7, then absolutely you can judge it, but...
I think it looks better than the Explorer, actually. I do like the thruster on the Scout.
I kind of like the thruster. Oh, excuse me. I have to say, like, I flew the Explorer for a really long time, and my loyalty is always going to be with that, but... I just say, the ASP Scout isn't a terrible looking ship. I've just got an offer to kill 12 civilians. That is kind of tempting. It's like, well, like, at the end of the day, the question is... Oop, that was emergency drop. So that did not take anything off my hulls. What did it do to my modules? I do want to see this. So I did get module damage from that. The question is, like... Could I damage my modules enough? Okay, so what do I want to see while doing this? I think it would be nice to see a nebula. Or the Milky Way itself. Yeah, I think that's the one. Okay, so I'm going to just start recording. Ship. Self-destruct. And confirm. Of course, yeah, from self-destruct mode you cannot go into gallivanting into camera mode, unfortunately. Very similar to when we ran out of fuel. I can't open any of my menus, can't call for help. What it seems to be doing is self-destructing the ship by overheating. Why does like the canopy explode? Like, what is it in the glass and metal that physically causes the initial explosion? That makes no sense. Okay, but this should punt us back to more. Literally, I'm just throwing up money, ladies and gentlemen. $500,000 down the drain. Actually, if I look at my Inara numbers, my bank account is just going down from doing all these stupid streams. And I don't really like play enough of just like money making gameplay to sort of recover from it, right? But it's fine. Okay, that was self-destruct. Okay. I think we'll try one more, and then I'm gonna need a quick break. I'm not gonna restock because... Okay, so let's just launch. What we need to do right now, and let me just actually get rid of these pesky shields, because all they're doing is slowing us down. What we need to do is get to about 1% hull, and then we're gonna see if we can like potentially smash our way into something. Okay, hold on. This is a lovely little metal bar that we can just repeatedly smash against. Okay, let's just get a little bit of speed. Okay. 35%. 28. 19. 15. 11. 7, 11, 2%, okay. Let's just see if we can get a little bit more off. There we go, 1% hull, okay. Now, don't actually spec into something on the way out, right? Marco Dybala says, is this really necessary? Well, sir, just like the Far God called, it's like I was just self-flagellating myself for the goodness of the Far God. What are you up to? Okay, I should not be fucking around here at 1% hull. Okay. So let's get through that mail slot without destroying myself. Marco Dybala, he was expressing his concern for me. Thank you, sir, but you know what? You're the one flying around in a Cobra. Which is one of my favorite ships. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so what we want to do is just find something that we can smack into at a really, really high speed. My thought would be a planet. So let's just pick one that we're close to. Where are we here? We're here close to Panjabal B1. Alright, let's do it at Panjabal B1, but we will head into Super Cruise. See, at 1% hull, here are the things that I'm going to try. I want to try hitting the exclusion zone of a planet. I want to try an emergency drop, or a couple of those, and then being like too fast for orbital cruise, because those often will do module damage, oftentimes do hull damage, but can they kill you? That's the question. And I'm going to venture and say that these might not be possible. These might be unattainable deaths. Or at least, you know, you wouldn't be able to do them without some, I guess, manipulation of the space-time continuum. Okay, so that's what we're going to ram into. Let's just get a bit of distance and speed from it. Also, I just really like the way that these suns look. something that they did in the latest patch or the latest couple of patches or Odyssey itself just makes them a lot more appealing to me. Okay, I'm gonna start rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so let's see if we just turn around here and go really, really fast. Can we skip off the atmosphere like a frog? Nope. And even though we were 1% hull, yeah, that did not do any additional damage. Now, perhaps it did some module damage, but that's not really what we want. We want hull damage. Okay, so maybe slamming into a planet is not going to work. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on this, Phil? Is there something I'm missing here?
I don't know. I also thought that you could get hull damage from doing that, but I am stumped.
G-Vine's saying maybe it's less than 1%, so maybe just try it a few more times. Yeah. My theory, though, is that maybe what's going on here is... hold on, let me just stop jamming my FSD button until the cooldown's over. But my theory is maybe that, like, if it's going to kill you, but it's also transitioning an instance, like, the game can't handle that. So, like, maybe it can only bring you down, like, as low as 1%, but it can't kill you because the game's, like... I don't know how to, like, transition you to glide mode and kill you at the same time without, like, destroying the universe. It's certainly a possibility. Okay. I'm like, I could just get my hull down to 0%, but... Okay. Just gonna turn here. Let's see, have I gotten far enough away? I feel like I need to go more. But I'll tell you, man, sometimes try to, you know, capture all the deaths in Elite Dangerous. It's not easy work. It's not like you can just go to a system and get everything to kill you. You have to really put some effort into it. You have to be a little creative, which is fine. Bid-Discombe dredging base. Oof. Okay. Let's try it from here. I'm going to start recording. Where is this damn planet? Oh. Oh no. Oh! I mean, that was pretty quick. And yeah, again, no damage. Not even like, okay, so if it does damage, it's under 0.5%. Now, it's not even doing any module damage, or if it is, it's doing like 1% to a couple modules. My thought would be like, I could get rid of all my modules. Therefore, if it has nothing to damage, then there's only the hull, right? But, alright, well let me try, instead of ramming into a planet, let's try emergency drop. My thought would be, do one of you guys have an interdictor? Because that also, if you get interdicted, does that not lose you 1% of hull?
I think so. I can get one from the field carrier.
Yeah, you've got exploration equipment in your Fer-de-Lance. It also might, I wonder if it depends on like the speed. Like you have to be traveling above a certain speed in order to get hurt. Okay, well hold on. Someone's about to bounty hunt me, so I'm just going to let him do that. I'm actually going to put up my shields because if he doesn't kill me, I smashed into a planet and I'm at 99% hull, so it must do something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it does hull damage until you're at like less than 1%, and then it's going to be like, nah. Jeff Hunter. Or maybe you have to have shields on. Oh, yeah, hold on. Okay, so I'm just going to let this interdiction fail. And let's see. No, not even that would not even that will do anything. Okay, I better go quick. Do not kill me, you jerk. I like to just go right at them. It confuses the AI. Oh no, now he's behind me and shooting at me. Everything is fine. I'm just an asp scout at 1% hull. No, you don't need a reason to want to kill me. Oh, it's okay, G-Vine. I'll be out of this in a second. Lickety split. A bunch of my little green friends just showed up and are kind of taking William McConnell to the grave. I probably could have actually stayed and killed him. Okay, so I just want to try the planet thing one more time. But maybe let's try it with the sun. Yeah, let's hit the sun. I know that those do damage. I know they do heat damage. I'm going to hit it at least a few times the speed of light. Oh my god, William Connell again? Again? Are you serious, dude? Okay. I'm just going to try to ignore it here. Again, no damage to my hull, really. Wow. Wow. See, yeah, actually getting interdicted was part of my combat one, so I'm going to have to take that one off the list, obviously. Okay, you know what? I've had enough of you. I don't care if I'm at 1% hull, dude. You're getting on my nerves. And of course I don't have missile ammo. Of course. Yeah, where's my little green friends? My little system security here. I could manufacture missiles. Like, I am at 1% hull, right? Yeah, see, he's like, this guy isn't even a threat. I'm not even going to pay attention to him. That's what's going through his mind right there. That will be the last thing going through your mind, William Connell. You just meshed with the wrong kitchen utensil. Present your bowels. Present your butthole. Okay, I feel like I do want missiles. What is it? Explosive munitions. Oh, of course his shields came back online. Bye-bye. Oh, now he's running away. Now who's got the tasty cargo? Yeah, you like that? How about a missile? Oh, 15% hull. You're not getting away, son of a bitch. Oh, he got away. He got away. Probably had point defense, I think. Smart guy, though. Of course, now I can't really hit the sun this close. I have to, like, back up. He can't kill an ass scout at 1%. Give him a break. Just let him go. Let him go because I feel bad for him, actually. Okay. So I'm going to get a bit of distance from the sun. Hopefully there aren't any other NPCs with agendas around. I see, Phil, you're now in a Crate Phantom instead of a hauler.
Yes, I have an interdictory if you need me to use it on you.
Well, that is a fine upgrade. Okay, so I'm just going to try and get up a bit of speed here. I'm going to start recording as we turn. And we are going to see if we can plunge into the heart of this star. Okay, just lined it up real pretty there. Everything is going to be just fine. Okay, we are at almost, yeah, but 15C and shrinking actually, because oh my god. That's scary. And look at that. Yeah, see, it won't put me down past 1%. So I'm pretty sure, like, you cannot die from ramming into bodies. That's somewhat disappointing. Okay. Well, what's the next thing on the list? So, exclusion of zone of planet did not work. Too fast for orbital cruise did not work. And silent, or no, that one we haven't done yet. Emergency drop. Oh, we didn't try emergency drop. Okay. So one more thing to try, I guess. We'll go for an emergency drop, which is where you're in Super Cruise, and then you can press Super Cruise twice just to essentially interdict yourself in a way. So let's see if that makes a difference. Okay. Let's escape from the sun. Okay, cool. No, I don't even want to overheat a little bit because I'm only at 1% hull. I feel like that could immediately kill me. Okay, I'm just going to head towards, I guess, Tangible C in that direction. I'm just going to wait till I get a couple C's, you know. I feel like if it's going to apply damage, I got to be going at least the speed of light, if not a few times. Okay, you start recording, and emergency drop. Huh. So really, if you get to 1% hull, you're essentially invincible in many ways. Because normally you would take a 1% damage dropping there.
Yes, I just tried it and I did.
Like, is all that damage going to my modules? Because even they don't seem that banged up. If you turn off modules, do they still take damage?
They should, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. But that's gonna put a big dent in my list. I'm not doing ways you can't die in Elite Dangerous here. Though that could be maybe like an interesting follow-up video. It's just like, here are all the ways that I pretty much expected to be able to die, and the game was like, no. You can't do that, bro. Let me try dropping in a Super Cruise as I'm about to hit a planet. Targeting Tangible AB1. Oh! Okay. I did not hit it. That thing came up and went by very quickly. No, and the emergency stop did not do another percent. So yeah, once you get to 1% hull, for all intents and purposes, you're invincible in many aspects of the game. I suppose, like, this is an interesting discovery, right? Like, I mean, one can die. So in a way, finding that you can't die at certain areas is very useful information for these insurance people. Okay. Okay, what else can I put on here? Silent running overheat. Okay, so that we can do quite easily. So let's go back. Is there another closer station here? Oh my god, I can't deal with all the clutter in that list. Fleet carriers, you just clutter up my world. Oh, that's all that's around here. So let's go back to Moore Hub. Might as well do it there. And then after this, we will do a little break, and then I think head back to Shinrada, and I'll grab my Viper that I've engineered so I can show you all the... It's not the fastest ship in the game. I still have a little bit of engineering to do to get it up there, but it is damn near one of the fastest ships in the entire game. It goes like over 920 meters per second. It can easily outrun its own missiles, which is what we're going to use it for. But yeah, I might actually, you know what I might have to do is I might have to combine my, because that takes a huge chunk of exploration-based deaths off the list. But I could just combine those with, I was going to do a separate one for like alien encounters. But that's pretty much exploration, as far as I'm concerned. Did I follow the Ghost Draft guide to the fastest ship? Yes, actually, that was the exact one with Ghost Draft and Mini. It doesn't seem like you can get it faster than that. Like, I was looking at, like, I wanted to do either an Imperial Courier, Imperial Eagle, but then I was, like, doing a bunch of research. It's like, no, it's the, Mini Kill. No, Commander Mini Grill, yeah. That'll work. He kills it as he grills it. Oh, did they say that in the video? I can't remember. I can't remember all the jokes. I remember laughing. Ghost Draft is one of my favorite elite YouTubers. And Minnie as well, I think is absolutely hilarious. So the two of them combined, always a good show. Minnie definitely knows his stuff when it comes to engineering and in terms of like creating just crazy ship builds. Crazy, unusual ones. You landed that? Oh my god, you came in so fast I thought you were gonna just keep flying. What the hell? Was I locked on the signal and not the damn thing? It's the best use of a Super Cruise Assist. What's the on a ship where you're literally have empty space instead of modules, you might as well put Super Cruise Assist there because they don't increase your jump range, or your don't affect your jump range or your mass or whatever. Okay, so this station looks very pretty. I think that's a very pretty station. Okay, so we're just going to do silent running here, and we're going to be very sneaky, so we don't want them to know what we're doing here. So we're going to come in. Oh, we need to do another request. That's fine. Did we get in this time? How about this time? Okay. Landing pad 26. Okay, now we need to be careful because we're at 1% hull. So we can't hit the sides, but we also have to be quick. Okay, hold on. Just gonna realign there. Okay. Very, very, very careful. Very, very careful. Do not hit the sides. Landing pad 26. No, that's 06. What are you doing down there? Crazy dolphin. Rune Mind Razunde. Interesting name. Okay. 26. Anyone see 26 anywhere? 26. 26. There's 33. Whoa. Okay, that's a fertile lance. Oh no! I'm dying. And that is silent running death. Silent running overheat. I mean, technically speaking, would you ever need to use... That's not really exploration, isn't it? Although, kind of like, I wasn't thinking of it as an exploration, more just like out in space. There's going to be some repeat from the list, but my end goal is once I finish the list, just to cut together one big video, and I won't have like the title slates or anything. It's just going to be a video of death, a montage of death, if you will. I may try to cut it to some music, maybe some Takoso. Maybe for his upcoming album. That could be a cool little thing to do. Because more Takoso music videos are always also good. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Just about 5 minutes or so. And then, I think that's good for these... I'm sorry, I'm just checking my list right here. I think we'll head back to Shinrartra. And we will need to do getting shot by your own missiles. And then we'll probably cap it off close to around there. But I will be back shortly. I'm going to put up the bathroom break sign. So I'll see you soon. BRB. Alrighty, we're back. Back at Moor Hub, back in our House of Scout. But okay, we are going to just get a couple more deaths today. I'd like to maybe flush out some of these combat ones. So let's head back to the bubble. We want to go to Shinrada. So we've got to... Actually, hold on. Let me just make sure my ship is there. Oh, no, it isn't. Hold on. Okay, I actually have to find my ship first. The station is what? The station is at 0%. Moor Hub?
Yeah, the stations, planets, and stars, they have health and shield meters now.
I see it as 100% though, for shields at least. But yeah, no health. That is, I guess you can only see that in Super Cruise though, or when you're flying. Maybe not when you're docked. But hold on, I gotta figure out where the damn ship is. Where the heck do we need to go? Looking for a Viper Mark III called the Vindo Viper. Oh, Sirius. Okay, that's hey, you know what? Actually, there's something we can. There's 2 reasons we need to go to Sirius. That's great. That's actually really phenomenal. Okay. Sirius is close to Sol. There it is. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. I'm like, why can't I get there? I'm like, I just realized because I still have the crappy, dopey fuel tank, which I will replace with my. Why do I have 2 of these here? Okay, that's good. Did we replace anything else? Life support. We'll replace it with our D again. That just gives us that little bit of extra jump range. And here we did, what did we have? Oh no, we replaced our fuel limpets with fuel scoop. That's fine. Okay. And now let's go back and we'll see that, okay, first we have to refuel. And we will see that, okay, there we go. We can actually make that without any fuel scooping. That's what I thought. Okay. So heading off to Sirius next. The beautiful and lovely Sirius Station. Home to the engineer, was that Marco Quent? The shield guy?
Yes.
He's a wily one, that Marco Quent.
He's a shield guy?
Isn't he shields? Or no, maybe he's power.
I know his G4 power plant at least.
Yeah, okay, he's the power plant guy. Who is the shields person? Is that, someone else? Hold on. Let's just look at our guide to engineers here. Nope, not Galactic Powers. What are you doing? Engineers. The shield person.
Cheung?
Oh yeah, that's Li Cheung. That's who does the shield generators. Marco Quent is power plants and power distributors. And I am slowly trying to work on the guy who does beam lasers. Where is he here? I don't even have him unlocked, or I don't even have him on the list yet. I still have to go to Hero, no, Zechariah Nemo, no. It's the one where you have to deliver the party of Yuru or whatever. Who's the Yuru one? Who's in
Is
Yuru?
that not Zachariah Nemo? He's the
Oh,
explosives guy.
Yeah, sorry, Zachariah Nemo. Yeah, I've got to provide him 25 units of biomorphic companions. And then I guess like who I'm trying to get is the guy who does beam lasers. Anyway, I'm gonna start jumping. The guy who does beam lasers is like one of those like top tier engineers that you have to get through every other engineer. And you know, there's
Bro Tarquin, right?
That's right, Bro Tarquin. What's up, Bro Tarquin? Like, I have to get in with one of the other engineers. I think it might be Zachariah Nemo before I can even get his invite. But all the engineers I have to unlock, they're all the ones that are like, deliver me X units of rare commodities. And it's just such a tedious thing, right? It's just literally back and forth hauling. That's all it boils down to. Might as well scan some exploration data on the way back. That will at least make up for some of this rebuy. But yeah, I mean, what else is going on in Galnet right now? I think the other big thing is that the feds, who had a few of those systems separate, there's a few more systems separating. And then the NMLA attacked the Marlinists. So this is my question, is right now there seems to be kind of three storylines going on. One about, you know, politics and political separation and separatists and whatnot. So you have like the NMLA also driving some federal systems to get away from the Protective Detection Bureau. So that's kind of one sort of line of threads. It's almost kind of like there's one on the federal side, one on the imperial side. Versus MLA versus Protective Detection Bureau, right? Then you've got your sort of Adamastor, Hesperus, Salvation storyline with, you know, what are the Thargoids working on and who's developing stuff against them, which that is the one I'm most interested in. But then the Fargod tribe, I feel like it's a side quest mission. Like, it feels like one of those things that's like not a main story, but adds flavor to the main stories. But I have a feeling that, like, those megaships are going to get attached. Why don't the orbit lines work for White Dwarves and Hard Odyssey? It's a good question. Maybe they're not meant to be orbited. I think it's like, you have to be kind of like pointing at the body. Otherwise the orbit lines do disappear if you're not like properly looking at one. But yeah, I feel like the Fargod thing is just going to be like a fun little flavor side story that will maybe tie a little bit into the Thargoid Salvation stuff. Like, maybe the Thargoid megaships will be attacked in similar ways that will be a later plot point in the Salvation arc. But I don't feel like it's like directly connected. I feel like it is just kind of like a side bay quest.
I'm excited about the Dredgers and the Kumo Crew, Ark on the Lane stuff. Fargods, of course.
Well, you also have that sort of like, we manufactured that new strain of onion head, but is that a dead end? Like, are we going to see rampant addiction flow into maybe another separatist storyline where like some federal colonies will get really high on onion head and decide, screw it, we don't want to be federals anymore?
I hope so, but I don't think so. No.
Or will it tie into the Far God stuff, and people will start taking drugs and joining the Far God cult, and becoming pro-planetary and human extinction? It does.
I do hope, yeah.
I think it's like going to be a stretch to fit those ones in, but yeah, the Kumo crew as well. Who were they meeting with? There was someone that they were meeting with not too long ago, and people were like, "Why are Kumo crew at the table?"
That was at the Galactic Summit, Sirius Space.
Right.
And Sirius were defending them as well, and they're having dealings with Sirius.
Right.
We know that.
So the Kumo crew and Sirius are working together, and Sirius, like, they're a pretty big company. Sirius, it is also its own power, right? Like Lei Rong Yu is the head of the Sirius Corporation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe those places that are trying to get away from the Empire, and from the Feds, might find themselves aligning with Sirius, and maybe those drugs, that new strain of onion head has got some mind-controlling properties. I've got a carrier named Rose Tyler here. Someone's a Doctor Who fan. But I would if you're going to call your carrier something, you'd call it Bad Wolf, wouldn't you? If you were going that route. Oh, for crying out loud, who is interdicting me? Okay. We're one more jump away from Sirius, so I think I'm going to kill this person because it's a Viper Mark IV. Let's see how they fare against my ASP Scout. Did I forget to... Yeah, I don't have ammo for my missiles. Also, wow, my shields are really quite paper thin. You want a taste?
I got no weapons, I can't help you.
It's okay. Don't worry. I got this. We don't need shields where we're going. I got system cops here helping me out too, so that's nice. Okay, maybe we could synthesize some missiles again, just like last time. Okay, he keeps interrupting my damn synthesis. This is why I don't like that it is like one shot and it interrupts your synthesis. I wouldn't mind if it slowed it down, right? But I don't like this whole like cancel culture in synthesis. Synthesis cancel culture. Alright, let's just get his shields down. And a couple missiles and he's not gonna be happy. He's gonna try and run away. I do remember a time when missiles were completely unviable. There was like literally no point to ever having them, but they've kind of made it better. I think they've really improved how missiles work. The trade-off is, of course, they do a lot of module damage. Oh, okay. He wanted to boop. How amusing.
Yeah, I have tried out some dumbfire missiles on my Challenger.
Dumbfires are significantly harder, though.
Yeah, but they have some experimentals that I want to use.
What were the experimentals?
They want more module damage.
Ah. And I'm out of ammo again. Okay, I'm just... Yeah, he's running away. Loser! Alright, let him run. Let him run so he can tell his children what a loser he was, that he couldn't even kill an ASP Scout. Little jerk! Alright, well... On to Sirius. It was a well-timed Tom Cook Tokoso combat song, too. Did you waste your bio yet? Loot says. Yeah, just did a bio break. And honestly, if you guys have been watching for a while and you haven't stretched in a while, I highly encourage you to stand up, walk around, move around them limbs. I don't know if you can tell in my voice, but I'm like super tired today. I went out to a park yesterday. It was actually a case where I get a letter from the landlord, and it's like this very intimidating letter where it's like, our tenant has reported bugs in the building, specifically German cockroaches, and they're the worst type of cockroaches because they're even more efficient than regular cockroaches. Yeah, we found cockroaches in the building, therefore we're spraying all the units, and like the last thing you want to do is be the one unit that doesn't get spray and becomes like the haven that they all come to, because they can't burn down the whole building, as much as I would approve of that. So they're like, yeah, we're gonna spray all the apartments. You're gonna have to be out of your place for 4 hours. Oh my god. All right. No internet, no computer for 4 hours. You live close to Germany, but you haven't seen a cockroach. See, I don't know if the German cockroaches are from Germany. I think they're just named after the Germans because of their love for Glockenspiel. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Those are like the most common ones that you'll find, right? And I've known people that have had infestations and lived in buildings that have had infestations. My stance on it is like, you do not want that shit in your apartment. So I'm like, yeah, spray everywhere, spray whatever the fuck you want. Take as much time as you need, right? So I figured, well, okay, for 4 hours, what the hell am I gonna do? And so I figured, well, I'll go out to a park. There's a park called High Park in Toronto, Canada, where I use my space legs. And it's like, you walk like 10 minutes into it and you don't even feel like you're in the city. It's like Central Park in New York, but bigger. Or I don't know if it's bigger or not, but, well, it's a nice park is what I'm saying. And so I just got some edible weed gummies and went to the park and then just like ate all these gummies and spent like 3.5 hours just walking through nature trails, taking photographs of like, anything I came across, butterflies, moths, chipmunks, that kind of stuff. But as like and it was about like 3 hours in where I'm like, I forgot to get sunscreen. I've been like getting a lot of sun, so I'm like, I better go seek out some shade in buildings. But yeah, so I got home yesterday, and just for a combination of being high all day, which is, it's not rare that I get high like every day, but from walking around and doing all the exercise and being out in the sun, I was just zonked. And I got home and just was basically like in and out of just little naps all night. Docking request is granted. Oh wait, I just canceled it. Oops, my bad. But yeah, so I'm like super tired today just from like all that heat and exercise. But it's good, man. You gotta get out and stretch those space legs every once in a while. Sometimes when you're so used to the milkiness of space, you kind of forget that there is a whole Earth-like world that we can explore at any time we want, and we don't have to pay $60 for. Well, I mean, if you want the right skins, if you want really good skins, then you gotta go put the coin down. But we'll just follow this python in. Landing pad 11. That is me. Okay. And smooth landing. That's smoothish. Okay, and so what we wanted to get here is a very special ship that I've already prepped. It is one of the fastest ships in the game. Not quite there because I still need to do a little bit more engineering. But G5 was asking, like, did you base this on? And yes, I did. I based this on the Ghost Giraffe and Mini Kill video on engineering the fastest ship in the game. Of course, the Viper Mark III is the fastest ship in the game, both for like regular in-flight speed and for cruising speed. Add a little engineering, and it can go, oh boy. So we'll just take a quick look at the build, and then what we're going to try to do is actually hit ourselves with our own missiles. So first of all, in outfitting, let's just take a look at some of the specs. So right now, this top speed is 627, and with boost 839. Now, that actually should be higher. It might be because I have missiles on this, because it should be able to go over 900. But yeah, I've got 2 advanced missile racks, nothing in utilities. Under core internal, I've got lightweight alloys that are modified with heavy duty armor, because that doesn't matter. I've got a power plant, which is a 2D that has been overcharged with strip down, so it's lighter and more powerful. I have charge enhanced performance and thrusters. You can only get these thrusters on small ships, and you can only get them from, I think it's like 2 engineers, like Felicity Farseer and Palin. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, Phil, are there other people you can get enhanced performance thrusters from?
I think there's 3 locations, but yeah.
Okay. But yeah, they're you know, like, a lot of people don't even know about these thrusters, right? But, because again, they can only work on small ships, but they make you go hella faster. Of course, I've given it dirty drive tuning. I'm all the way up to grade 5, but not quite complete this. I need to do a little bit more. And drag drives. Then I've got a 2D frame shift drive. So, like, my jump range is 6.35. I can't even jump, like, one system over. With faster boot sequence, but really that's only there because it's the only blueprint that doesn't add mass, and then you want to do that just so you can get stripped down to reduce the mass. 2D life support. I probably could lightweight this, though I didn't, you know, like I said, I still haven't fully engineered this yet. Power distributor, so there were 2 philosophies on this, but definitely like 2D. Some people just go charge enhanced. I went with engine focused power distributor because I figured, well, more power to the engine. I think the charge enhanced actually lets you boost longer, or refills everything faster, but in this case I just went with engine focused. And of course super conduits, which increase your charge rate. Just regular 3D sensors. I mean, if I could lower these to 2D, I would, but I think you're stuck with that. Again, fuel tank down to a 1C. And in terms of optional internal, the only thing I really have here is a shield generator. I will give it maybe an advanced docking computer and a super cruise assist, because those don't really make a difference with respect to your weight, right? But other than that, yeah, I mean, like, even the shield generator, I want to get this stripped down. That's why I was here at Marco Quint. But obviously I haven't done this yet. If I actually just store it, you see my weight goes up a little bit more too. So maybe let's just screw the shields for now, since we are going to be trying a very specific thing. So, hold on, what have we got here? Why don't dwarves in Odyssey? What? Oh, white dwarves in Odyssey. I've crashed twice into one. I live close to Germany, but I haven't seen a cockroach. Got a 22 light year range. Prefer to have something I can actually use. And then Lute's calling me. Is he a hoser? Yeah, you're a hoser, eh? Yeah, get lost, dude. Get out of here, you hoser. Take a beer. What you talking about? So yeah, so basically the reason I engineered this ship is for one purpose. It's for shooting yourself with your own missiles. But let's just take this for a little test drive, just so you can get a sense of the speed of this ship, especially in comparison to the Ash Scout. I mean, even not fully engineered, and already I'm just like, oh my god. Like, this thing goes fast. So, okay, starting... Let's just try and... Yeah, boost. Why can't I boost? Do I not have enough power to damn well boost?
Landing gear, maybe?
Oh my god. Of course. So that's... Yeah, I thought I was going fast, and here I am with no landing gear, right? So look at this. I can just get around the entire station in, like, one boost. This is so fast. I really... we should do some canyon runnings with this again. Oh, Strange Brew? That is an amazing movie, eh? That movie is awesome. I love Bob and Doug McKenzie. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, how did I not die there? But yeah, do any of you guys want to race? You can see with boost, I'm getting to about 100, 800. Well, let's just do another boost. Like my cruising speed is around 750. With a boost, 850. So yeah, still some engineering to go. These puppies should get to around it's somewhere like 920 or 930 or so. But just watch how... Like, oh, like, watch how close this station gets. Like, just the amount of time that usually takes in a small ship to close this distance. Like, this is just an insanely fast ship. I highly recommend that everyone should own a Viper. There's no reason not to have a Viper Mark III. Okay, so what we want to do really is we want to get out of the station's firing zone. Let's just go a little bit further. No station fire zone exited. Okay, lovely. Well, let's just slow down. Okay. Problem is, yeah, the power plant capacity is exceeded here. Let's just take a nice quick... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Just like a beautiful little crotch rocket. That's what the Viper is, right? It's just a very sleek... It's literally just like two engines slapped onto a cockpit. And a little bit of room for modules, but... This is a mean, lean fighting machine. And really, like, the Viper was my first ever... when I started getting into combat zones and stuff like that, I would spec up a Viper and go out there, but unengineered, they're kind of paper thin. Alright, so, let's just see. Okay, so we can see those missiles fire very fast, right? Okay. And they make it about 5 kilometers before they boom boom. So now I'm going to just record this just in case. I'm going to shoot the missiles, and then, and hold on, just to make sure the fire group is like, okay, they're on the same one. I'm going to shoot the missiles, and then I'm going to boost. Okay? Boost. And let's see if we can catch up to them with one boost. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try just going in a straight line this way. Okay. See, already the missiles are behind me. Oh my god! I just shot myself in the back and I knocked out my thrusters. Wow. I knocked out my thrusters. What do I do? Oops. I didn't mean to shoot those. What do I do? Reboot repair? I didn't expect to actually, like, knock out my own damn thrusters. That's amazing, though. Okay. Maybe this will do what we need it to do. Oh yeah, this is a fast ship. This ship does not mess around. See, I'm going 695 because that's what speed I was going when my thrusters got knocked out. But that's cruising speed. Okay, so my thought here is, okay, I'll kind of want to go to camera mode for this. So first of all, let's just get aligned in one direction. See if you can catch up. Okay, so what I really want to do is I want to go into camera mode. I want to be behind the ship and then be able to kind of do this, right? And look at how fast the little specks of dust are going by, right? Like that is. You only passed me because I was literally at like 0. Okay, I don't want to be in the station fire zone, which we've just got back to. Okay, so we're gonna line it up. I don't think I need to be necessarily boosting when I... Let me just try an experiment. I just want to fire, okay. Okay, so even at my top speed, I'm going to need to boost in order to do that. Now... Oh my god. Well, it worked. Okay, I need to do that again. I mean, it's like... That's pretty funny. I love it. I guess the missiles do slow down or something, because they weren't supposed to go that fast. But that's lovely. Being able to kill yourself with your own missiles. It is absolutely possible if your ship can go fast enough. We already did the mines one. The mines one I really enjoyed doing as well. Okay, well, let's just do it, because I do want to get a couple from the external cam. At least that the missiles like hitting me from external cam. That's going to be a tough one to pull off, but it's possible. And also, Phil, your Eagle there, your Imperial Eagle's at 14%. What happened?
undocking problems.
Undocking problem.
Beluga. It was a beluga.
Beluga. Oh my Lanta. Okay, we got.
And
Orca
also
here.
one missile.
You got hit by a missile?
Yeah, my own, yeah.
Oh, is your ship fast enough to also?
Just barely. Like it's 770 or something, and the missile is 750 in speed.
Ah,
But
okay.
it is possible.
Oh, we just verified that. Yeah, it's 100% possible. Okay, so I'm gonna just make sure I'm out of docking. Yeah, no fire zone exited. Okay, unveil our stuff. Shoot it. Okay, and we're gonna start rolling, and then we're gonna shoot. Go to camera mode, and then boost. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, wrong shooting button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, camera mode, and boost. Oh, yeah. I'm down to 25%. Oh my god, I love it. That's absolutely insane. Okay. So let's just turn ourselves around here. We'll point back towards the station. Okay. The station glows really nice. I really like the glow here. Okay, you guys, yeah, maybe just like try and get into a wing formation, though. I don't think you'll be able to keep up with my Super Viper here. Okay, so then what's the sequence of events here? So I'm going to press forward, then fire, then should I start? I'm just wondering, like, should I start from boost? I don't think I'll have enough time. Okay, no, I'm going to do it. Okay, just relax and go with me here. Okay, boost, fire. It is possible. Okay, that was a perfect shot too. Oh, nice. And then you guys just got in at the very tail end there. Wow, that actually worked. That worked surprisingly well. I kind of want to do this one more time. Now, the lovely thing about this is also, like, the rebuy on this is about half the cost of my AF Scout. So every death counts for 2, really. I'm getting a 2 for 1 on death. Okay. Yeah, what the heck? Let's just do it one more time. This one is quite an enjoyable one to do. And then maybe we'll squeeze one more set of deaths in, and then I'll do a shorter stream today. I'm not going to try to do one of them 4-hour ones that I always say this, and then they turn out to be like 4 or 5 hours. But I already did another stream this week. I don't know if anyone saw the Kerbal stream. I feel like I need to do another one to rescue those Kerbals that we left on the moon. And that could be a fun stream to do. And I've really wanted to just get back into Kerbal for a while now. Ooh. So that's a good excuse. Okay, I'm just going to start recording. Okay, and then 5, 4, 3, 2... Oh, wait. I don't have ammo. God damn it. Did I really not buy...
Your shields too active.
My shields are what?
They're active.
They are? They should be not.
Oh no, sorry, that was the wrong Viper.
Oh, you just had me confused with another Viper.
Yeah, Gvine.
Configurable explosive munitions. Is that the one that I use for... Like, what's the difference between that and this, other than there's more material? Whatever. I'll do the damn synthesis. I wish that you could just synthesize for both weapons at once, though. Like, I hate the idea that, like, I actually have to, like, reload each gun individually, when it's like, why isn't there just one ammo pool that both guns can draw from? Okay, and I should have full ammo now. Wonderful. Okay. And now I should be really far away from the station, because I've been... Yeah, from just, like, that little super cruise, I'm now 50 kilometers away. Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm gonna start rolling back. Okay, good. Just cut in, new shot. Start rolling at full speed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That only took me to 50%. That's fine. Okay. Let's put a little bit to the side here. Let's do another one. So I'm going to roll, and I have to actually like deselect stuff. Okay. I was trying to get around and see if I could like see the missiles from their perspective, but like it's my ship's too damn fast. Okay, but that's lovely. That is lovely. Okay, so let's just redeploy. Now let me just mark this off. Getting shot by your own missiles. Excellent. So, let me see here. I think we'll do one more. But let's go through the list and see what would be, I think, one that we could do. All right, Neutron Star and White Dwarf shenanigans. So, thankfully, because we are in Sirius here, the reason that I was so excited to be in this station is because Sirius B is a White Dwarf. So, in order to accomplish that, we don't have to go that far. Which is good, because this Viper can't jump even one system. That's how ridiculously fast it is. It's pretty much like it's like an F1 Formula car. Like, it's not street legal, so you want to take it around, you got to tow it, you know? You got to go to where you want to go with the Viper, and then land in a station and be like, yo, give me my Viper. And then wait 30 minutes as it comes. That's just the type of car it is. I mean, I can understand that, though. I mean, at the end of the day, I am building a ship here that is solely for the purpose of speed. Right? So, at the sacrifice of everything else. It is a no compromise, fully spec'd, fully, well, not quite yet, but I'm working on it. Of course, you get to those grade 5 mats, and then it's like, okay, well, not only do I have to grind, but the actual engineering of this ship has not been pleasant, because, you know, I have to essentially get in another ship, like grab my diamond back, go to the engineer that I want to go to, find a station in that system that I can dock at, go to the shipyard, summon my other ship, and then what I'll do is, okay, now it's like a half hour, I'll do a land mission. I'll do like a go retrieve this package or go massacre these people. So that's kind of how I've been, I guess, that's how I've been incorporating Odyssey into my natural gameplay. Is like these ground missions are nice little side missions to do when you're waiting for a ship transfer, right? Oh, okay, half an hour, I just got to go kill this one person at a base. Assassination mission? Yeah, I could take a taxi there and back, right? I don't know what Odyssey would be if not for the taxis. I think that's an important and very overlooked feature. I don't hear anyone like praising the taxis that much, but I'm like, they make it viable that when you are dealing with these super wait times, like, oh, it's gonna be 15 minutes until this or 30 minutes till that, you can just go do some feat missions, which I think is kind of cool. You love Apex. Yeah, see, the only thing I would really want to see, wow, this is such a bright star. Like, ow, I'm going blind here. I would like to see taxis visible in space. Like, I wish you could interdict taxis. Although, when I think about it, it kind of, like, wouldn't be a very great experience for a lot of the poor players. You know? Like, I can understand why that's not a thing. Like, when they're taking off, when they're landing, you can see them in the stations, but not in between. But, you know what? I can see why. I can understand. But alright, even though the ship is so fast out of Super Cruise speed, there's no way to juice that up. And that's another area where I would love to see, and even if they incorporated this as like a Guardian Super Cruise booster that like increased your Super Cruise acceleration and deceleration time, so that you know, if you were going to a place that was, you know, Hutton Orbital, for example, that you could accomplish that in like a half hour instead of a, you know, hour and 15 minutes. That would be, I think, a pretty cool module. And of course, you know, there's some balance there, like it would take up a slot or be an engineering function or something. But I think that is sort of a part of the game where I'm kind of like, I like the travel times because they give meaning to the long journeys, but I also hate the travel time because I don't want to sit there for 10 minutes just policing the mouse in case I get interdicted, right? It's a tough one, I think, that like, if the game developers solve that problem one way or the other, you alienate a whole bunch of people, right? So my compromise would be, yeah, like just make it like a Guardian module that can, cut that time in half at least, right? There's really like, because like, let me put it this way. I don't mind if a game is like, okay, wait for 15 minutes for this thing, and by the way, here are some things to do, right? I don't mind like that concept of like, I have to wait till a certain time or whatever. If the wait's over half an hour though, no, don't do that. And some of these stars that you'll find, these secondary stars, will be like, we found one in the other stream where it was like, what was the name of the system that we went to? I can't remember, but the star was like 450,000 away, and that was just, Tiefenslata. And that was maybe 15 minutes, and that's, I think, the max of, like, that was okay. Like, I felt at the end of that, I didn't feel dirty and ashamed. Anything over that, though, you're getting ridiculous. And you need to, like, give us a tool to deal with that. Don't just take it out of the game, right? Because I still think there are a lot of other benefits that you get from having these vast distances in Elite. But give me a tool or a module that I can do that reduces that, or make it skill based. Maybe you can play a little mini game on your computer, and if you do, it gives you a Super Cruise boost. And the more times you complete that game, the bigger the boost gets. Okay, so really, all I put down here for this death type was like neutron star white dwarf shenanigans. So we're just going to try and use this star as some sort of murder weapon. It doesn't matter how. This is very pretty though. I wonder, with such a fast ship, could I like reasonably get over to this? I guess the white dwarfs are the ones that are pretty chill about it, because like this is a pretty chill, like, blue stream of ejected space matter. Okay, I think maybe if I could just like drop off in the beam. Wait, landing gear, what? I did not hit landing gear. Who did that to me? Okay, we're gonna have to go towards escape vector. Align with escape vector. How aligned do you want me to be? Okay. You just want me to point at it. That's fine, I can do that. Okay. And I think what we want to do is, let's see if we can do an emergency drop in the blue creaminess. Right as soon as the ship starts going rocking. Oh yeah. I've never actually done an emergency drop in the damn thing. And your ship actually, even though I'm in regular space, like, even though I'm in, everything is overloading, I can't quite point my ship at anything. I did not know this would happen. Oh no. Can I even get out of this? Like, okay, but I'm still under FSD cooldown. So, note to self, do not emergency drop in the middle of a signal, because this will fuck you up very quickly. This is actually terrifying. I can't like point my ship in any direction for like more than 2 seconds. FSD malfunction. Does someone want to call a fuel rat? Or wait, they don't do this. Who does the rescues? That's who's the rescue organization? Is it the Rock Rats?
For rescue for what?
When you're trapped inside of a... Oh yeah, it's Hull Seals. Yeah, some call it Hull Seals. When you're trapped in deep space inside of a white dwarf star. This is kind of disorienting. Oh my god. And here we go. Boom. That was pretty interesting, actually, yeah. I mean, that's like a really, you're kind of screwed if you do that. Like, imagine you are out, and this is the thing, you could be an explorer, you could be Captain Picard, right? And been exploring since the damn game came out. And all of a sudden, you accidentally drop inside of the cone of a white dwarf. I don't think you're getting out of that. Like, your best bet would probably be to log out, wait like a few hours, and hope that those cones orbit or change positions. All right, so neutron star, white dwarf shenanigans. That is done. Okay, I suppose we could try one more. Let me see. Aliens, no. That's gonna be too far. What's one that would work really well for going fast? Because this is a ship that pretty much goes fast. We'll tell you what, Phil. Do you have your where is your carrier? Is it still out at Panjabal?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry about that then. Mega ships. Oh, hold on. I didn't mark this one as complete. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know if there's any. Like the one thing you know what actually could be fun. Are there any? There are no asteroid belts in here, are there? I don't think there are asteroid belts in Sirius. What about in very nearby stars? I can jump to Procyon. I need an asteroid belt. Nope.
There's belts in Procyon or Procyon.
I didn't see any. Oh, Lucian.
B-star.
Lucian star. Has a lovely gas giant. Okay, let's go to Lucian star. And let me just make sure I'll have those missiles just in case. You never know when you'll need them. And probably what's going on is my shield keeps shutting down. Where the hell is it even in this list? I do have a shield, don't I?
Did you take it off?
I don't think so, but I guess I did. I must have? Interesting. Okay, well. I thought I had a shield. Oh, no worries. Thanks for joining, G-Vine. Yeah, well, I'm going to do one more, and then I think I'm going to call it a stream. But I think this one will be really fun to do in a Viper because I can go super fast. And what we're going to do is... Well, let's say it's Lucian Star, not Lucian Star. Must be fun when it happens to you 200,000 light years from the bubble. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Is like you could easily, and this happens to explorers. They can die just by making the wrong move with a white dwarf. And I think the ultimate wrong move is, for whatever reason, dropping out of Super Cruise inside of the cone the cone of silence. Because you can't get out of there. Like, everything's just freaking out and malfunctioning by that point, right? But keep in mind, I am on a really, differently spec'd Viper. You might have a different experience in, say, an Anaconda or something with shields and proper module plating and such like that. But I still think that would be probably the worst case scenario for an Explorer would be to drop out a Super Cruise in the cone of a neutron star. There ain't no coming back. But yeah, Phil, I think what we'll do is we can line up and then you can be trying this with me as well. But I think the way to it's what we call hemming the roids, right? And it's where you turn off your flight assist off and start boosting through an asteroid belt. In a very, 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 very fast Viper, I think it could get interesting. Solution is a Dutch name, and like any English speakers, you can't say it right. No. Luton. Yeah, I don't know. I butcher English, so when it comes to other languages, it's really, it's quite a spectacle. Now, just so we get some nice views, let's do this on the light side of the planet. I'm just going to go in and smash into the ring. See, that did 2% damage. Okay, what do we got here? We got an Imperial Courier. It doesn't want to be seen. What could that possibly mean? Yeah, he's trying to get around behind. What the hell? Was he shooting at me? He would surely shoot at me. There's no way, dude. Is he shooting at me? He is shooting at me. What a jerk. What are you shooting at me for, bro? I haven't committed no crimes. I'm not wanted. What is going on, though? Okay, you know what? Screw you. I don't have time for this shit. Now just watch him on my radar, and let's just see. It usually takes about 2 boosts, and they will be out of my sensor range. So let's just do one more boost. Yeah, he's out of my sensor range. Can't keep up. If you can't keep up, don't try fighting. And then the system response is coming in. Okay, so I'm going to get right down, nestle in here. I'll wait for Phil to catch up. Seems you're also in a pretty fast ship. What ship are you flying?
Imperial Eagle.
What's your top speed?
Not as much as yours. I have a boost speed of 780.
That's still pretty good. That, compared to 90% of the ships in the game, do not even get that much on boost, right?
It's not built for paper racing. It's got a FSC drive and shields and stuff.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, believe it. The Viper Mark III is a ridiculous chip, even when it's not spec'd for racing, but racing kind of literally just destroys it. Okay, so I'm going to try and do like a nice head-on view, and I'll do a countdown from 3, and then on 3, let me just make sure I have control back. Okay, on 3, I will boost and then turn flight assist off. Okay, are you ready? 5,
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Are you still alive? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see you die, no.
Oh my god. There was just like this
I-
beautiful, serene, flopping around, having a great time, and then all of a sudden, I just saw the asteroid coming. I knew I was going to hit it, and it just splat like a pancake right on the side of it. Asteroid
I hit a rock and my screen went very spinny.
They do that. Okay, I kind of want to
And
do
now
that
I'm
one
at
more time.
0% hull.
Hey, join the 0% club. It's that I always actually feel honored when I hit 0%. When you successfully dock, though. Getting to 0% haul and then not making it alive back to your destination, that is the worst feeling ever. Ah! Oh my god, it's so fast. Okay, so put me back in the same system, which is great. So I can just... Oh, I was already targeting what I wanted to target.
I should try to land.
Yeah. No, go to the landing. I just want to do that again and try and get another shot. But I'm gonna do it really quickly, and then I'm gonna close out the stream so I can stretch a little bit. And also, I'm starting to get a little hungry. Starting to need a little bit of that food. Yeah, there's a 0% Imperial Eagle. Alright. This is one of the fastest ships in the galaxy. It did the Kessel run in 12 parsecs. Do you know that some people try to like work out the whole math and physics and all that sort of from like that one random Star Wars line? It's like, what is a parsec? How many parsecs would it take? Why is this fast? He did it in under what, 12 units of time? What unit of time? I love when nerds go full blast like that.
But parsecs is not a unit for time; it's distance.
Yeah, it's a distance measure. But it's like, that's the thing. Is like, what is he talking about? Like, parsecs as a unit of time and distance, right? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, flight assist is off. Excellent. Oh my god. Okay. Was that worth it just for another little shot? I don't know. Kind of. That did not last as long. I was hoping to get a little bit more on that one. Okay, I might want to do it one more time, just because this one, to me, like in the last video, a lot of people, funny enough, in the comments and behind the scenes were telling me, oh, I really love the skiing one. And I knew that right from the beginning. I'm like, this is like the best one in that video. Like everything else is crap just to have this skiing bit in there. And I think similarly, like having the roids one is going to be a good one. So I don't mind blowing myself up a few times for the same purpose. And there's Phil, actually just coming in. Did that look scary? Did that look scary?
Yeah.
Good, because I was shitting myself. Okay. Lutean Star 1A. That's not what we want, but... Okay, we'll do one more and then we'll call it a night. I do kind of wish, though, that Super Cruise speed was more of a variable between ships. I think there is some sort of small, subtle differences in their turning speeds and such. But I wish, like, the Viper was, like, clearly faster than the Anaconda in Super Cruise because of the... Well, it's not as much mass, right? But for the most part, like, other than some slight differences in the turn speed, the ships feel mostly the same when it comes to how they operate in Super Cruise.
It's a balance thing, I think.
Yeah. Well, they've been balancing this game for how many years, right? It's the never-ending balance. They change one thing in this galaxy, and all of a sudden, it's like they change the price of apples, and all of a sudden, people are getting rich on apples and sofas, you know what I mean? Like, they can't touch anything in this game without it impacting 17 other things at some point or another.
But the ship specs are almost never changed, right?
That's true. It usually is like the weapons and such like that. Although, you know, they changed some things about the keelback, and I believe they changed Anaconda. Like, they have changed some of the specs. Orcas, I believe, also got a weight reduction or something like that, right? They have.
It happens, but it's rare.
They have, yeah. Exactly. It is kind of rare. Okay, so let's just roll, and we're gonna boost, and boost. And flight assist off. Oh god, oh god. Oh my god, that didn't take any time at all! It was just a light tap. See, that's why. See, it's funny because, like, I was thinking when I watched the Ghost Draft mini video, I'm like, why are they putting shields on their Viper? Wouldn't that make it go faster? But the reality is that actually there's a certain like, I guess, an optimal weight ratio, and there's actually a certain point where it maxes out, where you can't possibly have any further reduction in weight have any meaning on the actual speed. And so at that point you might as well put a shield, just because, you know, you will bump into stuff, especially when you're going that fast, right? But yeah, it turns out that, like, at the maxed out build, it doesn't make a difference whether you have shields or not. Though weirdly enough, it's like I can't see my shields in my module. Am I just, like, going over it? Because, like, okay, I should be able to see shields, right? If it exists as a module, should be there. But when I go to outfitting, oh, okay, apparently I did sell it. Well, that makes a lot more sense then. And the reason I did is because I still haven't got to the fully optimal mass, so at this point, having shields or not having shields would affect my build by a little bit. But anyway, let me disembark. We'll end on the concourse. I think it's always a nice way to end the stream. Getting out of the ship, enjoying our space legs. Pain pleasure cruises. You'll get no trouble from me, officer, unless that's what you're looking for. We can go either way. We're pain pleasure cruisers. Let's head up into Ashby City. Again, it would be nice if this was a unique experience and these elevator doors open and I see something I've never seen before, or a new type of concourse, but nope. It's the same old thing. Some geezer over here selling me apples. Someone over here looking for assassinations. Okay, I love the tree grubs. It's so annoying in anime too, though, but it's great. Oh, and yeah, pretty standard bar lighting here. Nothing super special. Hello. What are you two talking about? Can I join the conversation? Hello. Hello, my name is Spatula. I run a detective agency, Dangus Investigations. Would you like? Do you need have any mysteries that need solving? It's like about the mystery of how do we get rid of this guy. Anyway, but thank you guys for joining. You know, whether you watch the streams live or whether you watch them after the fact, hey, thanks for watching. And especially if you make it to the end here, whether or not you watched the whole stream or whether you skipped all the way here, I don't care. You put in some effort, and damn well it should be rewarded. Just like, you know, they got rid of blackout cam, and now I can get all these cool different angles. I can go anywhere I want, and the camera doesn't punish me and make me feel bad. I can just check out the floor behind the bartender and be like, let's see. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, I found something here. It's a storage room. This is behind the bar. We are truly behind the bar. I want to get in there and do some shady ass deals there. Is this where he stores all his materials? But the fact that I can get around there, that's pretty awesome, right? Right, bartender? You feel that's awesome, right? Look at me when I talk to you. Look at me. I see you tilt your head. Okay, fine. I'll look at you. I like this guy's mustache. I like his bartender swagger. It's great. Anyway, what annoys me the most is seeing debris and drones flying on uncharted planets. Yeah, I mean, it does feel like a little bit like, what is this? Like, why am I getting first footfall when clearly, like, several people have crash landed here? But I guess they just don't have anything else that's, like, could be cool, like, you know, like a random POI for a cool looking rock or something, right? They need to get on that. They really do need to. I guess just like come up with new scenarios. Anyway, I could go on literally all day about this, but Papa's got to fill his stomach, you know. But thanks for joining. And I'll see you guys. Like, I'll keep doing the regular Saturday spots, and you know, wherever I can, I might slip in another stream or do another game or something like that. But as always, it's always nice for you guys to come out. Stay Dangus, fly Danguser, and we'll see you in the black. 07. And end. There we go. Done.